Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you. Where you are. Don't mind the game cam that has just a giant Thognos selfie. Happy Wednesday! Welcome back to the beginning of the Hazel week, because I'm strange like that. Quick Dry Paint, thank you very much for the 26-month free sub. And the Tavern Dwarf with a brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the ad-free sub viewing. Appreciate it. First live made it to in a while. Woohoo! Hello! We're here. We're awake. We're hydrating. And I did not touch this Warlock during my days off. I managed that feat. Here, I'll show you. I managed that incredible feat, despite the fact that I'm having an inordinate amount of fun with hardcore, by working on, this is my off-stream character that I've been playing with my friend Flabby. I have Oink the Pig. I'm level 12, and I'm starting the Barons, even though that's not a very good idea just yet. So that's how I've stayed off of this one. But she is right where we left her. I'm on Skull Rock, North America. Like your shirt? Why, thank you. It is just gloomy enough outside. We had like a rainy-ish, not really that rainy, gray, mildly chilly, not really that cold. But it wasn't like a sunny summer day yesterday. And I was like, you know what? Sweater season. I'm here for it. I'm ready. I'm dressed. I'm warm enough. I should be good for this stream. So, I had a dream. Nightmare's a strong word. I had this dream last night. Well, I had a few of them, but one of them that was relating to WoW is that I dreamed I was on my Warlock. And for whatever reason, I was in Orgrimmar. I know she's Alliance. It's a dream. It doesn't make sense. She's in Orgrimmar. And she's like jumping down to get to like this place to turn in a quest, which is also not a real feature of Orgrimmar. Anyways, she jumped down too casually because I was like distracted. She falls to her death off stream. And I'm like, oops. I guess I should take a screenshot so I can explain this to them later. And then I woke up and I was like, was that a dream? Did that happen? Okay, no, it's just a dream. Hazel's not dead yet. She may die. Good gnomes may die out here. It could be any day. We don't know when. Fried pickles. Also, I haven't seen anybody die in Deathlog yet. I don't trust that. I'm reloading. She may die, but she has not died yet, and she certainly did not die in Orgrimmar to fall damage while I was off stream. Lavanya, wow, thank you for the 4-month resub. Hi, Hazel. Hello. Got approved to adopt a Goberian puppy. A golden retriever husky mix. Pick her up Friday. Bit nervous. Any advice? Oh, you're gonna have a time. You're gonna have a great time. Oh, advice. I mean, there's a million like specific things. I would say Google your heart out for all of the specifics, and then in the meantime, while you're working through all of it, just don't forget to just enjoy your puppy and just appreciate that they're a puppy, and that some things will be really fun and some things will be really hard, and you guys are gonna be better off at the other end of it. No matter what. It can be kind of exhausting. And sometimes it can be frustrating because you just want things to work a certain way. And then your puppy's like, no, thank you. I'm going to go eat ants. And then you have nothing with which to convince them that is not the right course of action. And sometimes it's just because it's a baby. Today, I want to take my Warlock over. I want to do like these guys. We're going to kind of head into Loch Modan today. We've done basically all of Keranos and basically all of Elwyn Forest. We are level 15. I am alchemy. I have the tools with which to make some stuff. I'm actually just going to top up these before I forget. We're going to just make, I've got lots of stuff. I bought myself an herb pouch recently, so I've got all this storage. If I find any earth root, we can do some troll's blood. Do I have I am tracking herbalism. That's good. We're finding herbs. Periwinkle the Mage died at level 8 to a snow leopard. Made me so sad. Made me love playing vanilla, so I remade a mage named Boba on a regular server. Nice. Who died to fall damage? Oh, people, but not me. I had a bad dream. I had a hardcore classic nightmare. Oh, good luck with puppy. Mighty Deathlog, tell us where the hyperspots are. Save us from death. My troll hunter managed to survive Skull Rock. Mind you, I did not go in alone. But I'm discovering that you are a lot safer playing with a friend, especially if your friend's good at this game and like knows things. But sometimes safety can lull you into a sense of complacency. Oh, I do have extra troll's blood. Sometimes safety makes you too confident, and that can be dangerous in itself. She hasn't died yet or anything, but Okay, we're definitely not doing Warstone Gulch. We are going to head basically out to Mountaineer Barley Brew. We've been carrying around this Shimmer Stout for him. There's a barrel in my bags. There it is in the corner. I've been carrying that around for a long time. And I've had enough. I'm going to go drop it off. I also want to find, actually, are any of these things? No, those are gray. If I find a mob that would give me experience, I need to restock my soul shards. I am carrying around a health stone, as well as healing potions. Always good for safety, but I need to restock my soul shards so that I can get my Thognose back in the event of any, you know, Thognose related tragedies. Oh, no, we haven't done the death poll yet. That's a good idea. Let me do that right now. I'm going to start a prediction. The point of the prediction is, will Hazel the Warlock die today? We have approximately 3 hours. I'm going to stream until roughly 12, maybe 12:30 Pacific, depending on how starving I get. And you're betting channel points on, I mean, you don't have to bet anything, but you can bet channel points on whether or not I'm going to die. I'm going to leave submissions open for 10 whole minutes, and we're going to resolve this prediction in a couple of hours. So bear that in mind. You're not going to find out for a little while. Heat map isn't working just from Deathlog. Deathlog, but then I found I also needed to install a map add-on to get it working. It's possible you may need to have the whole thing explored, which is something that Leatrix maps can do for you. So installing Leatrix maps in addition to Deathlog got mine working. Seems like people are dying a lot less often today. Yeah! Maybe it's morning? Maybe they're better at this? Maybe we're, maybe it's hard to say. People were dying left and right in Horde, though. You have to imagine that there are some people that have kind of like, their hardcore experience is like done. Like they made a character, they leveled it, they died. Maybe they did it again, maybe they didn't. And they're kind of back to whatever it was they were doing before. So I think that over time the population will kind of dwindle down. I am playing on the Skull Rock server. To get a soul shard, I need to fight a mob that gives me experience. So not a gray mob, and I need to be channeling Drain Soul on it when it dies. So you get it kind of sort of a little bit low, and then you channel on it. Given that I'm level 15, I think I need to find a level 10 or higher mob in order to actually do that. I think I should be fairly safe in Loch Medan in the early zones, as long as or the early areas, if I'm careful and don't do anything stupid. Lots of good Earthroot East Keranos and the way to Loch Medan. Okay. Oh, I did actually pick up a few. That's good. I just looted one. That will help. I can make the Troll's Blood with that. If when you hit 60 is the game plan to raid, no. I've never raided in Classic. It's never really appealed to me. If I hit 60, which would be shocking, it would also be like, I don't know the logistics of how that would work, because right now I'm only playing the Warlock on stream. I am leveling maybe 2 levels a stream, and that would slow down as I get into higher levels. And I only stream like 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, which is, I think, a decent amount. But on that schedule, I wouldn't get to level 60 until I don't even want to think about when. So unless I start streaming like a lot more or something, I don't really know how the logistics would work. But my daydream that I don't really believe in at this point in my life would be that if I got to level 60, I would take her to like a nice bed and iron forge or something, find a nice place for her to settle down, take a lovely screenshot, and just let her retire. Let her retire and exist in perpetuity as a level 60 on Skull Rock. I wouldn't do anything further on her. Getting to 60 would be the goal. Gaia Walker, thank you for the 19-month resub. People will come and go. Maybe in a couple weeks, people will come back to try again. Maybe. I feel like there doesn't have to be, but for lots of people to do it, there usually has to be like a reason, you know, like people came back to Classic when they did Season of Mastery because there was like an event. Launch of Hardcore was one such event, and I bet they could do other things that get people back into Hardcore, but I also think they can't really, I don't know if it can't, they probably won't do any like promotions, being like, I don't think they would offer, for example, like a retail WoW pet in exchange for getting to level 10 or something on Hardcore, because it's Hardcore, because the mode is so punishing, and because permadeath is so black and white. I think they wouldn't ask that of anybody that wasn't signing up for it with the full knowledge of what they were getting into, with only the expectation of getting Hardcore Classic progress. I don't think they'll ever bribe people into this mode, so I don't know what other kind of events would get people back into it. Wonder if you will get them out before you move on. Oh, the level 40 mount. I was thinking, what mount? Do you set the return ratio? No, I don't really understand how it works. I would have to assume it has to do with what people are betting on. So if a ton of people are taking the safe bet, which is that I will live because I'm awesome, then that would influence the like how many points you get if it comes true. Because you guys are trading points amongst each other. I have no plans to do instances. I have 0 plans to do dungeons at all. I don't even particularly plan on grouping unless I'm like camping for a quest mob, like a specific one, and somebody wants to group so that we can share the tag. Once retail WoW heats up with a new patch, think you're warranted to stream retail. Record hardcore shows the highlight reel. Maybe. I might have to, if I don't die by then, I might have to go back and forth and do... I'm out of range. There we go. I might have to go back and forth and do like some retail streams and then also some hardcore streams. I also don't think that 10.1.7 is going to have a ton of stream content for me. I think it has a great alt catch-up content. It has great alt gearing. Dream Surges seem like a great way to help level alts from 50 to 60. 60 to 70? What level are we? I don't know. Help level alts to endgame. It can help you get like a more catch-up gear for returning characters. But for like my Evoker, for example, for my raiding main, I don't think there's an awful lot that really needs doing there. There may be some more collectibles, but it's not like I'm even caught up on collectibles from before, and those things aren't very time sensitive. If I was pressed about that, I would probably be spamming Time Rifts right now and not doing this, because I need tons of stuff from Time Rifts still. How's Doggo doing? He's good. Mr. Moose is very good. He gets, I swear every morning I see him, and I'm like, you're bigger. Like genuinely bigger than yesterday. I know he grows when he sleeps, but it's weird that you can see it. How much time do I have left to finish Mythic Plus? It's a mystery, but the answer is less every day. Every day that goes by, you've got 1 day less. People could only guess. We don't have a season end confirmed date. Eternal White Moon, thank you for the 6-month resub. Happy half a year. How is Kira? Miss Kira is good too. I bet you at some point she will mosey her way on in here and say hi. It may not be for the first hour, but I bet you she'll come by at some point. Deathlog is an add-on that shows people on the server that are running the add-on when they die and what they died to, and it's fun rubbernecking because it's permadeath, so they're not coming back from that. You and another character group to take down a quest mob. The other guy's gonna die. As soon as he does, you're next. Do you break group, run for the hills, stick it out, and hope to survive? I would hope I would never get in that situation. If I did, and this isn't like my bestie, then no, I'm out of there. I'm not laying down my life for strangers in the game. I will help them if I think I can do so safely, and if I don't think I can do it safely, then I probably shouldn't have been there in the first place. These are level 10? No, that one's level 9. That one's level 10. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna get myself a nice soul shard here. Just throw up some hots, or dots. Opposite of hots. I don't do... Well, my dots don't do wild amounts of damage. My wand actually does. Holy moly. Are they friends yet? They're doing okay. Kira's still not sure about the whole thing, and Moose is slowly relaxing. He can now watch the cat walk down the hallway on the opposite side of the gate and not even, like, perk his ears up. Just like, oh, well, there she goes. I haven't done another face-to-face with them recently, or at least not like a face-to-face without a gate with them recently. When I do so, I'm gonna do it... Moose on his harness and leash again, and I need to... I'm drilling him right now on Leave It, and I'm working on trying to build up his commands in the face of various distractions, because he's really smart and he can do commands really, really well when there's nothing more pressing commanding his attention, and trying to make those more reliable when there are distractions going on is a very, very long, slow process, especially when he's just a baby. But we're working on it. We're practicing. We're putting in some time. Wonder when they'll announce a September monthly trading post. would assume soon. I wonder if they regret getting into this habit of like posting the stuff like a day or two in advance, if they wish they could just kind of like throw the stuff on the trading post and hope for the best. Because now that they started doing it, people expect it. So what level are these things? These are level 10s. What is it that you would like?
How are you?
And then I've got another quest to turn in here. Did I turn in the Shimmer Stout? Oh, I did. And now he's having me move it even further along. Never known for themselves. Awesome. Sounds like progress, even if it is slow. I'm trying to remind myself that it's okay for it to be very incremental and nothing has to happen overnight. I'm trying not to be impatient, which is hard because I'm naturally impatient, but I'm trying to remind myself that it's a marathon and not a sprint. I'm going to have years with them, so it's okay if some things don't happen right away. It's frustrating when you want him to listen and you want him to like come with you when you're outside, like you've taken him out to go to the bathroom or you're on a walk or something, and you want him to leave whatever he is trying to do, you know, stare at cars, eat ants, eat fruit, which is kind of a no-no, sit and stare at dogs, etc. You want him to leave whatever it is and like come with you and continue on your walk, because he'll plant his butt for like a long time. And you don't want to just drag the dog down the street by the harness, because it's not exactly teaching him good habits, and he doesn't like it very much. But even with the highest value treats that we currently have available, sometimes that dog just isn't moving. So I'm trying to do shorter. I think I just tried to do too much too fast. I'm trying to do shorter walks, more walks in just like the same areas and not so many new areas. And then when I lose his attention, I'll ask for it once, and then I'll just wait for him to come back to me. And then when he finally does, then he gets the click in the treat. And we're practicing that, and hopefully that eventually pans out. And if not, then I'll consult an expert or something. Okay, I have a few quests. What are we doing? We have 1 or 2 that take us into Keranos. These are red areas, so this is scary. But they're level 12, and I'm 15, and also I'm awesome, so I think I'll be okay if I'm careful. There may be casters, though, so I'm going to feel it out. On my other hardcore character, on my hunter, I'm skinning and leatherworking, so I've been crafting myself basically every piece of gear that I possibly can as soon as I can. Especially because with skinning, you can farm your mats pretty much infinitely. Like, you can pick up a ton of leather just around from other people that are leaving mobs behind, and you're also able to... Was that really the number 23? Number 23 deadliest in Azeroth is the Stone Splinter Scout. Usually kills people that are like level 11.8, level 12-ish. Okay, we need to be careful. This is dangerous. I don't know why it's dangerous yet, but we're gonna pull this back. Oh yeah, that's right. My wand macro has a pet taunt in it. Sometimes I'm gonna want to pull. I'm gonna get a separate. I'm gonna be extra. I'm gonna get a separate shoot button. That is, I'm going to get a separate shoot button that is not a pet attack shoot, so that if I want to pull something kind of back to me, I can do it without sending my pet into melee range where my pet might get aggro. So, for example, maybe I want this guy to come out here a little bit so that I'm maybe a little farther back from potential respawns. Why is he not coming over here? You good, bud? Oh, maybe he's a ranged mob too. Yeah, he's ranging me as well. I wonder if people just get aggro on a ton of them and they just get pinged to death. Yeah, there's another one. All right, you can go in. I prefer not knowing what's on the trading post, just be surprised. Yeah, I could see how knowing might help influence somebody's like last minute purchasing or freezing decisions, but I just don't have that many brain cells to invest in how I'm going to spend my tender. I'm just going to show up in the first, get my tender, buy some stuff. Turn it off and try not to think about the stuff that I wasn't able to get. I think that's probably for the best. Have you gotten him any bark boxes? I've gotten him a lot of stuff, but I've kind of researched and chosen all my items individually. I haven't set up any subscription services at this time. Oh, my boy loves toys, though. He loves toys. He has a wide variety of different types and formats of toys, and he just can't pick his favorite. One of his favorites is this yellow pig with pink spots, and it's a squeaky toy, and it's really ugly, and it makes a really loud squeak, and it's like one of his favorites. And we hadn't seen it for a little while, And I found it under the couch today. And I pulled it out, and it was like Christmas Day. He was like, "Oh my God, my pig!" And he was playing with it thoroughly for like 25 minutes. He was so happy. It was really cute. Wanderers that can wander while you're killing one. Aggro, bring the group in. I have... Let me make sure I have interface. I want always show nameplates. Yeah, I'm always showing enemy nameplates. They just don't, they don't pop up until... Yeah, you have to be quite close. You have to be quite close to show the nameplates. That's okay. What a cutie. Most definitely the spawn rate and the runners. Got my 200 mount achievement after playing for 3 years. Give thanks to you for inspiring me to collect mounts. Congrats, Macy. Yeah, we've gotten a few dog toys from Amazon. We've gotten some from... There's a few different pet shops locally. What else? Where else have I shopped? Canadian Tire. And then my sister had some dog toys as well that she was able to contribute to the Moose cause. We went over and hung out with her and the baby and played with some toys. Moose is doing really, really well with young kids now. I was a little nervous about it at first because he did not know what they were up to. And he was not confident about it. But I think he's feeling much better about it now. So I'm glad that we did that. And I'm glad that that multiple people I know have young children that they were willing to offer up to my dog. Obviously, I'm not going to let him, like, off-leash play with them because he does still get nippy when he's worked up and playing. Oh, I see. I do have... I did get AoE down to like 63%. Let's health drain here. Pay a little bit more attention. But yeah, he's feeling much better about it. Probably just wants to play. How is baby nephew? About the same age as my daughter, I think. She is 16 months. I think he is right around there. He's doing really good. He's doing really good. His favorite thing in the whole world right now is spinning objects. So anything that like hangs on a string that you can kind of like spin and then like watch it unwind, pair of shoes on some laces. He's got like a xylophone that has like a string on it. Various stuffed animals with long arms. Anything you can twist up and let it spin. He will stand there and he will watch it and he'll like stomp his feet and go, "Whoa!" And it's apparently a useful tool to keep him entertained for almost any amount of time. Nameplate distance slider in the interface below where the checkbox is. Let me see if it got reset. Oh, there you go. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I had that cranked at one point. I'd like to say that it reset it its own. I don't know if I'm just making excuses, though. Yeah, that's... Because, yeah, 20 yards is unreasonable. Did I not just... Excuse me. Nameplate distance. Always show. Enemy player names, yeah. I'm not gonna reload over here. I'll just let it be. Max is 20 for hardcore. So they have the option and it just doesn't do anything? It's annoying. What level is that guy? He's level 12. I'll keep an eye on him. Diagnosed at 86. I need to pay attention to my health numbers here. Yeah, there's a respawn. And that's perfectly fine. Managed to get a urine sample from one of our cats. Nice. Didn't give us a gold medal for it, which is kind of the praise we felt we deserved. Nah, it's okay. I'm gonna... Oh, I see. If I die after rejecting that group, then that's just karma for me, I think. I need 2 more stone trunk tooths. I'm impressed. I'm proud of it. They've always, at my vet, whenever they need a urine sample from Kira, they always extract it. There's like a way that they can, I think, use a needle and take it directly from the cat, which is probably not quite as safe as catching it at home. But they seem confident in it, and they've done that successfully. I feel like that's a fake setting. Goes to 41 for TBC and rap. Well, I wish that they would, like, tell me about that. It's mean. I have decided I think you might not die until 1017, but you might end at level 23 when it hits. Such a specific prediction. I'm pleased with your improved predictions for me, though. I'm going to be flattered by that. Oh, there's herbs over here. I don't think this is a bad spot to farm mobs either, as long as I'm cautious, because I overleveled this quite a bit. I think that this would be quite scary. I see why it's a red area. I think this would be quite scary as a level 12 player. I think I could still get myself in trouble here if I get too distracted and stop paying attention, but we'll have to see if that's the case. So you guys go party over there. I'm getting this silver leaf. Sticking to my prediction of 30 plus. Yeah, I'm wondering how much 1017 I'm gonna need to play when 1017 comes out. My brain just doesn't have the capacity to be excited about two things at once. And right now, because I'm enjoying hardcore so much, I'm just not thinking about retail. It doesn't mean I won't enjoy it when I go back to it, but I just don't have it in me right now to be invested in it. There's just not enough brain cells up here. They're currently divided evenly between hardcore, well, not evenly. They're currently sharing space between Puppy Dog and then hardcore WoW. And that's kind of all I got juice for. That's a level 13. Skull Thumpers, huh? Yeah, that one too. It's oh, triple pull. Scary. Gouge, also scary. Healthstone. Health pot. We need two. Oh, those gouges are really scary. You know what? We're pulling back. Come on, Thog, we're running. I think I'm running in a bad direction.
It's too far away.
Hubris. I think I ran the wrong way. Yeah, I was running into the back of it. Alright, well that solves that problem. Whoops! I love the try again button. I'm gonna resolve that prediction. Who made out like bandits with the points today? Choose outcome. Yes, she's super dead. Rest in peace. Noob, ha 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 ha. That's true. I was level 15. Can I see a slash played? Will it let me do that? I was level 15. I was 14 hours and 43 minutes into my journey. I'll never believe in anyone ever again. Oh yeah, here, I'll put a stream marker. That's so funny. Alright. Mark stream? Yeah. I'll find that later. All right, well. Just I'm not dead yet. Enter the stream. Yeah, I need to update my title. I need to figure out what else I'm doing. Well. There we go. Horde time, gone but not forgotten. So she's like, did they mark her any differently on the character screen? Rest in peace. Started Tord. Nah, I promised. Ambitious triple pull of Trogs. Yeah, Hebers. I wasn't paying attention. I wanted to run away, and I ran south and not north. I was multitasking too much, I think. I was in the middle of some kind of a story about how strong I was and how I was never gonna die. Yeah, because I was with those ones and I ran into like even level mobs and I had a triple pull that I should have aborted in the opposite direction. strikes when you're least expecting it. All right, well, I guess we're done. Yeah, there she is. Now she's a ghost. Rest in pieces. Yeah, maybe I was out of practice. I was rusty. Not a bean. Thank you for the 36-month resub. Appreciate it. Happy 3 years. I suppose I shall take a short break. I know it's only like 30 minutes in. I'm gonna get up and go pet my puppy. And then I will come back and we'll probably log into retail and go see about some transplant farming or something. Hardcore's a lot of fun. Might just start another run. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. I need to farm some log in retail while I think about whether or not I want to do another stream run. But I don't think I would. Like, that was the end of that sprint. That was the thing. I don't think I had last words. I think my last words were declining a party invite that I should have. Well, honestly, it's probably good that I didn't group up with that warrior because I probably would have gotten them killed. I probably would have taken them down with me. Am I upset? My heart's kind of going. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm a little upset. Palia time? What happened? Trogs. Entry to Lochmadan Trogs. Some warriors are friendly. See it on Deathlog. All right. I'm gonna get up and take a walk, and then I'll come back and we'll chat about some stuff. BRB. All right. I am back. I'm gonna log on to retail to shake it off a little bit more. I can't believe it happened so fast. I kind of want to make another character. I said I wouldn't, and I kind of want to. I'm gonna take Anthus into Nax to go try for that tier chest that I was chasing from all the things random. Because I can do that and talk. Look at this beautiful boy. Also, he's allowed to die. I kind of want to make a Night Elf Hunter because I've kind of remembered the first 10 levels of Hunter because I just did it. I have a level 12 Hunter. And I kind of want to make a Night Elf one and just live in Teldrassil forever. Or not forever, but you know, unless something bad happens. Died 2 days ago at level 23. Feels bad. Died to Princess in my hardcore. Make a new one, make a new one. I'll think about it. Morphexia, thank you for the 6-month reset. Rip Hazel, now it's time for Hazel 2.0. Do it! Saw your death in my death log. Death comes for us all. Death comes for us all. How do I get to Naxxramas? Northrend. Northrend Dalaran something. Thanks for giving that a gift sub. Hunter pet's way better than Lux, more tanky. It takes a while to get to the pet, although I'm pretty confident that I could survive to 10 even on my own. I would do a Night Elf Hunter. I would probably do Herb Elk again. My other hunter is Skinning Leatherworking, and I also really like that. But I would probably do Herb Elk. So that I would have like a steady supply of health potions and vials and flasks and stuff. Well, whatever you call them in this expansion. Where am I going? Oh man, retail looks weird. I've spent a decent chunk of time in Classic recently. I want Northrend. I want Crystal Song Forest. That's the one. Ujai, thank you for the 37-month resub. Hazel, I know it has only been 2 days since the last stream, and only a month since the last free Prime sub, but it feels like a whole year has passed since I last saw you. Let's see if the joke works this year. Also, stupid Twitch making this post twice. I feel like the capitalized words should be a clue. And I don't understand. Would love to see a priest run. I don't know about priest solo. I would play a priest, like, Flabby and I said that if our hunter rogue combo died, we would do a priest warrior. I would play a priest and he'd play warrior and we would do that. I don't know about solo priest. I think it's fine. But I don't know. I'm not convinced. Zorval had a new note today. Threw my warlock away in an awfully similar situation. Sure, I can handle those 2 device villagers and the melee mob. Solo priest is very cruisy. Hasn't worked the last 2 years either. It's my birthday. Well, happy birthday! I'm not confused. I guess everybody has birthdays. Almost unkillable as priest, but it can be slow. Fine, shields OP. Yeah, I remember shields were like like, not doubling your health pool, but nearly. Maloralia, thank you for the 6-month resub. 6 months sub. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Hazel and chat. Thank you very much. Happy half a year. Night Elf Hunter's current run. Engineering target dummies is the meta. I did mark the timestamp. Yeah, I put a stream marker down so I can find it later. I have yet to even post the the Infernal Mount drop, although honestly I don't think the clip's that good. Mount dropped. Not womp womp, but you know. There's another one. Here we go again. Blanche looks weird. Riding the world's most emo broom where you've had a serious problem to talk about. It's the red cloud, I think. It's the red cloud. I like Blanchy on him. Sorry for the visual. Isn't there a Hazel birthday soonish? There is. There is a Hazel birthday. It's next week. My birthday's next week. Don't wish me happy birthday yet. It's too soon. I'll see you guys next week. It's on Friday, so it's a week from this Friday. It's on the 8th. I have no plans. I have no plans for my birthday. I'm just getting older. What do I do? Special birthday stream. I would say dress up, but my favorite things to wear are comfy clothes, so I think that dressing up for my birthday would mean wearing the same thing I wear every day. Tildo, I did die. I died. I got real dead. I do, if I was going to salvage this in any way, I would say I'm glad that I died after having used both my health stone and my health potion. I didn't panic enough to forget those. I just panicked enough to forget where the exit was. Am I going to be 29 again? No, I'm going to be 31. I want to be one person that exists in the world, and not the only person, certainly. Lots of people are perfectly fine with aging, but I want to be somebody that is not avoiding getting older, because there's nothing wrong. We all do it, and there is no reason to be ashamed of being anybody or a woman in their 30s or their 40s or any age at all. I guess I'm just going into the raid. I gotta look at what difficulty I was on. I think it was 10 man, because All the Things hates me. Heroes Redemption chess piece 10 man, yeah. Raid difficulty 10 man normal. There we go. Why not play your hunter on hardcore? That character is for my friend and I. That is my off-stream character for my friend and I. So just like I did not play my stream character with them, I won't play that character on stream. I think it would be unkind for me, especially because clearly I'm a bit distracted when I'm streaming, and that is occasionally a little bit of an extra death risk, and I would not want to, ooh, hey, Weeloo, imagine that, sink the character that we spent that time on. I might make a new one, though. I said I wouldn't, and I might make a liar of myself. I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, we're gonna do, I guess I might do the whole raid. Well, I think about whether or not I want to make another character in hardcore for now. It would probably just be for this week. I think that next week with the patch coming out, whether the second character dies or not, it could just be like a side thing. Hi. You could be, I could be doing secret stuff. I'm not. I have not unlocked it. I recognize that this is inefficient. I should unlock it before I do any Nax farming. I just, haven't done it. What did I die to? Trogs. I have not seen the new cinematic. It's, oh, my bags are so big. And the icons are so small. I think you should make another hardcore character. I guess I could take a chat vote. Because I know there's probably some people that have been patiently waiting for retail streams that would be like, what do you mean you're going back in again? And there may be other people that are enjoying the hardcore content. I don't think that they're wildly different formats of content, because in both of them I'm just going to sit here and chat. I don't think that changes in hardcore as much. But I can certainly, I don't know about put it up to vote, but I could take a vote. I could take a vote and see where you guys are at. Although it may be a bit biased, because anybody that's in stream currently probably came because with the understanding that I was supposed to be streaming hardcore today, because I was until it all went sideways. I'll throw up a Twitch poll. Give me a sec. We'll leave it for a couple of minutes. Manage a poll. Create a new poll. Should be in chat now. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to vote. Because I'm going to be in Nax for a little bit anyways. And no points cost or anything to vote. Feel free to express yourself. Let me know what you're looking for from this stream. Before we answer, I would make a Night Elf Hunter. I would do probably Alchemy Herb again. And I would be on Teldrassil doing Night Elf Huntery things. I would eventually go for an Owl Pet if I make it to level 10, because getting to level 10 is quite a process. Do whatever you're having fun with. Aww. Maybe just a day or two. Just a little more. I'm curious as to what you guys think. I could kind of go either way. I think that I would have a lot of fun going back in on hardcore, but if I played more retail, I would probably find my way back into my regular group. I certainly have more whelp daycare to do. I'm gonna have Caractacus spawns coming up in a couple of days. If they're not up currently, I'm gonna have you know, all the things random never stops, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get tired of that. So. I will say the ultimate decision is, of course, up to me. I reserve the right to take your opinions and then disagree with them. I'm just trying to find out what you guys think. So feel free to vote. Feel free to vote, even if you just want me to do whatever I'm gonna have fun with. Don't worry, I will. But if it was up to you, what would you say? Do not do the wetland run. When Gothic is dead, we get the results. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. What else can I do in the meantime? Oh man, my bags look so weird and small. Bags look itty bitty. Give us a list of classes. Only classes you want to play. Hunter. Can't think of anything else I really want to do. I have no interest in Rogue or Warrior. Like, negative interest in Rogue or Warrior. I don't want to be a mage. I already did Warlock. I don't want to be a shaman. I don't want to be a paladin. It would be a hunter or, like, maybe a priest, but I don't really want to play priest. I would play a hunter. That's not a big question. Oh yeah, druids. Nah, not for me. Not for me. Hunter with a side hunter. Yeah. Classic hunter is so fun and refreshing because it's so different from retail hunter. I love fishing for food to feed my pet, and I love, making sure I'm stocked up on ammo before I head out into the field, and I love tracking pet loyalty, and I don't always love teaching them new abilities, but at least I feel more connected with the hunter pet by the time you finally get it because you worked so hard to get there. Doing priest right now, it's fine. Did you die? I did die. I did. Deader than something that's dead. What level did you die? 15. 15. Rest in peace, Hazel. Trying to play something other than shaman before, but I still always come back to it eventually. Add-on that puts red on the map is Deathlog. And then it helps if you also have a map add-on. So I used Deathlog, and I also had Leatrix maps, and that made it work. Just so no pets to keep the enemy away. When I did it on my most recent hunter, my level 12 troll hunter, I was playing with a friend. But I was just doing a lot of melee. I was just doing a lot of melee strings, a lot of Raptor Strike, a lot of just auto-attacking mobs down. Safely and carefully. I think that Teldrassil would be really nostalgic, though. Because that's, like, original Teldrassil. I leveled there a lot, and I haven't done it in a long time. Elf Hunter Hardcore would be a fun run. Average death is level 9, so above average at least. Oh, I'll take it. I can no longer be all smug now, though, when I see people die. I can't just, like, look at the death log and be like, well, you should have been careful. Undead Mage! I do kind of want an undead, too. You can't do Undead Hunter. I could do Undead Priest. I think... Although, there's lots of great priest races. Partner just zoned into hardcore wetlands. The road to Ironforge is blood red in the heat map. Yeah, you gotta be real careful. Want to think of gimmicks? Do something else you didn't do before? I think that the nice thing about Night Elf is it would be totally new zones and quests. We wouldn't be seeing me do the same quest killing the same snow leopards over and over again because I would be in a completely new area with no intentions of doing the swim. So I would not be moving on from that area. I would also be constrained in that with Gnome, I did the Gnome starting zone and then I also went and did the human one. And with Night Elf, you're not doing that unless you make the swim. All right, votes are in. 84% of you think yes, go back in. One more character, one more run. I think I'll mess around with it. That sounds like a lot of fun. A lot more running in Teldrassil. There was a fair amount of running before. I just did some of the running parts off stream. I did have like one off stream leveling day in Elwynn Forest. Healing Priest hard to play? Nah, I don't think so. I think anything can be hard to play if you're trying to play the very, very best version of it. And almost everything is manageable if you're just trying to get to grips with the basics. One more time. Shadow Priest. Do I want to be a Night Elf Hunter? Do I want to be an Undead Shadow Priest? Well, Shadow Priest. I think I want to be a Night Elf Hunter. I want to get an L. Oh, hey, it's Gothic. Look at that. The poll really did come in just about when he finally came back. Let's go! Hunter, yeah. Never tried Shadow Priest in Classic. It'd be cool to see. I'm pretty sure that for the levels that I would be in, it would be less Shadow Priest and more Hazel Wands things while having a Power Word shield up. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm game. But I think that's how that works. It's not so much, you don't, like, Shadow Form is, I think, a much higher level thing. You do get Shadow Word Pain, I'm pretty sure, relatively low, but, most of your damage is going to be just, like, wanding. I did die. My gnome ate it. 14 hours and I died to a bunch of trogs because I ran the wrong way, and also I pulled too many of them, and also I was too cocky. I called it too. I knew it was like, I don't think I knew that was the area that it was going to be, but I think I knew that I was going to get too cocky and do something stupid. Yeah, I kind of want to go back in. We'll do, I'm going to finish this next run, or at least I'm going to go do the 4 horsemen, because they're the ones that can drop the chess piece I need, and then I got to make it to at least Gluth, because he can drop anything. You know, he's another chance at it. I'm going to taunt, but let them go to their homes. But yeah, Chest Guard of the Lost Conqueror. I'm looking for Paladin chess piece out of this 10-man instance is what I'm doing. Healers needed a lot in WoW? Is it a WoW myth? It depends on what you're doing. If you're mostly collecting, you're doing outdoor content, healing's not all that relevant. If you're in retail and you are trying to raid, you're trying to do Mythic Plus, healers are required. You know, people meme about doing healer-free Mythic Plus runs, and it's certainly possible, but it is not the norm. You're going to need one healer in most Mythic Plus groups, and you're going to need a couple of healers in most raid groups. But not everybody has to do it. Well, I needed that helmet, so I got a helmet. That's good. I got it twice, which felt unnecessary. No luck with the one thing that I needed, though. But, you know, now that we've done with Gluth, hopefully the rest of this... You know what? The rest of this should go pretty quickly if I can manage to not fall off and not get turned around where I got turned around last time. I got pretty lost the last time I was in here. The more I do it, the more comfy I'll be. I'm not going to go out of my way to farm too much trash. I do need trash drops, but it's like, eh. You know, I don't think this will be my last time in there. Mega immersive leveling experience. If you like leveling, super appealing. I have a troll hunter who's not dead in hardcore, but I've just vowed to not play that particular character on the stream. My memory is refreshed on the basics of low-level hunter, though. I think I know what I would want to do. I wonder how hard it's going to be without, my troll hunter is leatherworking, and I have, like, really ground out leather and made a lot of armor. So she has kind of, like, the most up-to-date armor. And I would not have that unless I decided to do skinning leatherworking again. But I think Alk Herb is safer. It's kind of a toss-up. Like, you're going to have more armor and more damage reduction, but you're going to have... I guess you could always buy the low-level alchemy stuff. You don't have to make it. Well, you could buy the low-level armor. You don't have to make it. I'll think about it. Died of my level 12 hunter. Rest in peace. Better for making money. You could buy the pots. I'm just probably not going to go back very often, so I think I'm going to use the pots more often if I can just kind of make them on the fly. I don't see myself remembering to go back to town super often, and potions are something you go through more quickly than you go through armor. Yeah, I think you could make arguments for either one. I think both are fine options. Also, I could just get, like, awesome armor to drop for me randomly off of mobs that I farm. I got an infection repulsor. What is it? It's a mace. I got a one-handed int mace transmog appearance. Not that one. Huh. Interface action failed because of add-on. Okay, I am... We're getting to Gluth. I'm gonna pay attention. I will not fall. I will not fall. I will not fall down that hole. That's what got me last time. Excuse me. That guy named Jans. Thank you for the 4-month resupply, Hazel. I'm up to 23 in my Jans 2 rogue. Nice. You've been cranking. I died. My warlock died at 15. The Trogs got me at the beginning of Lochmadan. Map window full screen by default? I don't know. But you've got just like a little button on the top right of it that can collapse or expand it in or out. I think I do both. Vendoring herbs is lucrative too, so I don't know. I felt more likely to vendor skins than I did to vendor herbs, just because skins are something that you can kind of brute force gather. You can like force skins, whereas with herbs you gotta find them. So there's more competition. So I got a belt that I needed. I did not get the chest piece I needed, and at this point I'm not going to. So the question is, how many further bosses do I want to kill? What does Thaddeus have for me? Thaddeus could drop me paladin tier legs. Or he could drop just like regular legs as well. I missed it. I'm sorry, Dad. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you for your condolences. I had it coming. I was being dumb. I was doing a goofy thing. It was my own fault. Mage Priest, great in every version of WoW. Yeah, skinning is... You're right. Skinning is satisfying. Skinning, I think, slows me down a lot. I think I would get more experience. I would level faster if I was herbing and not skinning. Because as much as I go out of my way to get herbs, if I go out of my way to get leather, not only am I like farming extra obs for it, which is fine, but I'm also trying to pick up everybody else's leather, and I can get distracted for a long time doing that. Failed attempts with herbing hurt. Hunter died at level 1. I wonder what my hunter's gonna look like. Whoa. I don't know if that paladin horse is necessary, but I do it every time. No luck with that. Let's do Arachnid Quarter. What do we need of the Arachnid Quarter? The Nubricon's got a couple pieces for me. I think that a Nubricon chest piece is probably a lookalike of my tier chest. Because there's got to be like a class neutral lookalike, you'd think. One would assume. Shared appearances? Nothing? I don't know. Maybe not. Just got back. You decided to make another hardcore team? Yeah, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to make a Night Elf Hunter, I think. I'm going to do a Night Elf Hunter. Hazel too. Guild called Hardcore Dads. You may be able to join. That's a cool guild name. Oh, I got some boots I needed. Started thinking of new tune names? That can be... Oh, start thinking new tune names. Yeah, that's true. Seek vengeance on those dirty trogs. No dwarf hunter? What race is your other hunter? Troll. My other hunter is Horde. She's a troll. I'm thinking... I want to do Night Elf, though, because I kind of miss Teldrassil. And because I like Night Elves. I did die in hardcore. Hazel. Eiley. Hello. I've never done jewel crafting before. Herb Elkin skinning? Nelfs are the best, though. Jewel crafting was added in BC, right? I think that's like a TBC thing. Widow Fairlina has bracers that I need. Hazelf should be the name, surely. That is a good one. That is a good one. My troll hunter's name, was a randomized name. I just spammed the randomize until I found something. That is a strategy. That is an option. I could make another random name. I could just make another Hazel name. I could try to transfer Gnome Hazel off of the realm instead of leaving her as a ghost, and then like take Hazel again. I think I would make a second name though. I kind of like the idea of just accumulating a graveyard of characters in the hardcore server that are just like ghosts on the login screen. I'm kind of good with that. Picked Nelf as my main after rolling a tune of each race. Enjoyed Teldrassil the most, so Nelf it is. You could delete Gnome Hazel. I could. It's a little sad, you know. Gnome Hazel, she knew what she was getting into. But Thognos will never walk the plains of Azeroth ever again. Rip Thognos. Stop customizing hardcore character appearances. Better not to get attached. Hazel too. Bags that I sent to Hazel are gone forever. I was thinking about the armor that I was wearing that was made by Jans, you know, the first. And I was thinking Jans the first will never again, you know, craft pieces. These are now exclusive pieces of armor. Never again to be available because no, never again will that particular character make stuff on that server. I thought about that too. So my Exna has a shield and a polearm. Have I done Plague Quarter? I only need one thing from Plague Quarter. How much do I need from Upper Necropolis? Just KT, not so much Sindragosa. KT has a helmet and a sword. Or an axe, rather. Oh, I should finish it. I should just finish the whole place. It'll give me more time to think about names. Do I want like an elfy name? Do I want a name that identifies me? I still need level 12 so far. How's hardcore going? Died already? I have died already. I made it to level 15. First character lives on in your armor and bags. I have 1 6-slot bag I sent to my bank tune. Made by my first chance. Yeah, Hazel the Gnome was only making files and stuff, so sure, her crafted by won't be on anything. I feel like enchanting is very tough to make a go of in Classic because, like, early on, there's nothing to disenchant. You do not get greens for quite a while. Any luck? No. I got a pet, but those are functionally worthless. So we gotta speedrun the Plague Quarter real quick before they'll let us do KT. I will now reveal I made a US hardcore character. Was that Vargash when you were at it the other day? Sharding meant we couldn't see each other. Where were you when I needed you? I had to run away after failing to solo him. Aww. Oh. Name her treat dispenser. That's my dog thinks my name is Puppy Donkey. I tried to make characters on Skull Rock named Kira and Moose, but they were taken already. I was quite heartbroken. Go again. Yeah, we'll go again. I'm gonna finish this next transmog run, and then I'm gonna log back over and spend 45 minutes customizing a new character. Probably just for another week, though. We'll see. That's the best part. Hazel somehow got my name. Not logged in, actually played yet, though. I mean, as long as it's a little scary, as long as you don't log in, can't die. Oh, if Hazel had stayed offline forever, she could have been memorialized as a level 15. I mean, she is still. It was her destiny to die. They all become ghosts eventually. Yeah, Trading Post Day will have to do Trading Post stuff. I'll have to log back over and do Trading Post activities. I'm going to be all confused about how to do it. Get a wolf pet named Moose. Won't be sad at all when you die and leave him forever. I can't do it. Can't do it. I want to get an owl. That's another reason I want to be a night elf is I read the Wowhead Hardcore Hunter Guide, and they were saying that owls, bats, and vultures are good because of Screech is really good for grabbing aggro. And it's good enough for me. I'll get an owl. I like birds. Works. Kabiko has a boar because she hasn't, the closest bird pet she could chase is in Mulgore, and she doesn't feel real safe running to Mulgore just yet. You can't Zeppelin it. You cannot Zeppelin, you must, whatchamacallit, run in Classic, and there are some high-level mobs over there, so she hasn't done it yet. Don't forget about whelp daycare. Bless those whelps. They never seem to starve to death. I haven't. I'm still like 2.5 whelps in. I am not finishing that in any particular hurry. Hello, Hazel. Hello, Prince Adam. How are you? Got the Stone Talon Mountains on my rogue. We have a family tradition for putting the hands up to the ears with the fingers spread wide when the word moose is said. What do I call him? Moosey. Mr. Moosey Moo. Secrets of Azeroth starts too. Oh, yeah. I feel like Secrets of Azeroth, my MO would be to just kind of procrastinate on it until like 2 weeks after all of the clues have been revealed and everybody's figured everything out. And then read like the Wowhead article that like lays out step by step how to get all the stuff, and then to get all the stuff. The sounds of the article made it seem like it's not going to be limited time or anything, like you can do the things later. It's just that the problem solving will be kind of a community event, but I'm not exactly a problem solver. Not much of a puzzle person. I'm a puzzle preordained steps follower. I do. This is all the things. All the things is creating this window on the left side here that I can use to see which pieces of Mog I need from an instance. So I can see that I'm actually... don't need anything from Sindragosa. She's not on this list, but when I get to KT, there's 2 things that KT could drop that I could get. And I'm also... The little X's are from Can I Mog It, I believe. Also, the icons in my bags, those are from Can I Mog It as well. I'm going to make a little pile of things that are learned from another item so that I can maybe mail those to the appropriate characters. So I'm looking for yellow check marks that have circles around them instead of no circles. Those mean that I could learn that item ID. Not that I item ID collect, but, you know, if I already have it in my bags, then I guess fine, I do. We'll organize those further shortly. Yellow circle with the check mark. Okay. Those are doubles. Mail, cloth, cloth, mail, cloth, cloth. That's not Sindragosa? Who was that? Saffron, pardon me. The other skeletal dragon with an S name. You are correct. I sometimes have better wardrobe, but I usually I've been turning it off recently because I don't use it all that often, and I found it was throwing a lot of errors even after I updated it. Hey, look, your death is forever captured. Oh man, I'm like a little afraid to go back and watch the clip later. I'll throw it on YouTube if I remember / can pull myself away from playing with Puppy Dog, but it's gonna kind of hurt to watch it again because I'm gonna know what's coming. I'm gonna be looking on the face of blissful ignorance. Working my achievements, looking for Nada to help me, don't like overachiever. All the things can track achievements that you're missing. I don't know if it's the most comprehensive thing, though. Watching back is the worst. You see all the mistakes. And if I was trying to, learn from my mistakes, then it's a good thing to do. I don't know how important it is that I be good at hardcore, though. I want to say not very. Poor Blueberry. When will the clip of the Infernal Mount Drop come out? I've been lazy about that. I have it saved. I have it downloaded. It's not going anywhere. I just haven't put it out yet. Literally life or death. Last thing I want to do in hardcore is min-max. I mean, I think the important lesson I learned... Pay attention when you're in a dangerous area. Which it sounds like an obvious thing, but I think I was just too confident. Pay attention. when you're in a red zone. I think that if I was in like a not red zone and I wanted to kind of like chat and wand mobs down, that would have been fine. I did lots of that before. But because I was in such a red zone in the heat map, I needed to be more careful. Oh, because I could have disengaged from that. I had time. I could have sacrificed Thognos and run and range them, and I probably would have been fine. I just ran the wrong way. I ran the polar opposite wrong way, and that was the end of it. So I guess being aware of your surroundings and knowing your escape route, which is something that Wowhead said in the Wowhead guide. They were like, listen, know your escape route. Have a plan for where you're going to go if things get hairy. And I didn't. I did not. If you die before 10, I unsub. From like the game or from the stream? Can you unsub from the stream? I think you can decline to resub from the stream. Do dishes, feed the dog. Bye-bye. Have a plan. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to be like, have a plan. Have a plan for hardcore. Have a plan for life. Have a backup plan in case of emergencies, you know? I'm not saying it's not a good idea. It certainly is. Sometimes in life you need more than a good idea in order to make good choices, though. I don't know what else you need, but something. Yeah, that's exactly where I was. That's exactly where I was. And I ran south deeper into it, into the higher level mobs, instead of north out of it. I was happy as a claim just farming like level 12 mobs as a level 15. I was pulling them back. I was being careful, and then I got into trouble. Doing hardcore with friends, plans to tag along. That's fine. That's a good idea. It can still go south, but I think there is certainly safety in numbers. All right, Kel'Thuzad, some transmog, please. Any luck? Oh, nice. I got that axe. I needed that. Cool. Okay. Are there any other yellow circled check marks? Except for that one, because that's a double. Yellow circled check marks. No, I think that's good. Okay. I'm going to hearth out of here. Can't believe the first live I made it to was the death one. Iconic. Oh. I expect to be all alone when I play, because it'll be literally 4 a.m. local time when I'm on. I don't know. Some gamers have healthy, traditional, diurnal sleep schedules, and some of them do not. I'm sending... Yeah, Ixie's perfectly good. Let's send her this cloth stuff to learn. And then I'll send Zelixia the other stuff. And I'm actually... Well... Yeah, I'm going to log on to them and actually like pick up that mail and learn it. Because otherwise it's going to bounce back. Like, I'm going to forget to log on. If I'm going to be spending more time on hardcore, I need to at least make sure my mail is not expiring over here. I do not want another one of those. That is not very worth it to me. Get rid of all that. Are those Buoy? They are Buoy. Yeah. Get rid of those. Nice clean bags. I like playing on alts that don't really play aside from transmog farming because I can really clean up their bags. Can I buy anything for like 5k gold that's decent transmog that I need? You know what I'm gonna do? Make a bank to send stuff in gold too so I don't lose everything. Ooh, that is smart. You could accumulate wealth. Do I want a bank alt? I don't know. Yeah, okay. More appearances. New hardcore run when? Today. I'll start another one today. I'm just gonna pick up some mail. Yeah, you need a bank alt for each faction, that is correct. After weeks of farming and raiding, I have the perfect transmog for me to wear when I begin the Night Elf Heritage Armor. Nice. So it's the transmog you wear for the transmog collecting process. Is it Night Elf themed? What's it from? Does Boy need a weapon? He has a weapon. He doesn't need a weapon. Does he need a ring? He does need a ring. Here we go. Bunch of item levels. Wish the flight whistle, other movement items were toys, so my alt bags could be 100% empty. Got a third kitten a few days ago. Been playing classic as she's sleeping in my arms. Cozy day. Congrats. Still no book this week. Oh man, I hope it's soon. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna clear out the mail. And go take a look at the character creation screen. What's the death command? Is it HC? Yep. Yeah, I died. It was it beautiful? Was it glorious? It was something. It happened. Just like life. I'm going to drop a mailbox. What did I do? Just sell some stuff? I failed to sell some food. Make a second command for the new tune? Yeah, that's good. There's compilations of hardcore deaths on YouTube. I was so silly. Didn't need to die there. I guess that's the thing. That's how they get you. Someone died at 58. They're magical and painful. Didn't think much when I made HC. It could be like HCH for Hardcore Hunter, but I'm terrible at coming up with acronyms. Your death had a lot less screaming no than mine had. I feel like I had a good no. Oh. It was something. I knew it was my own darn fault though. There's not a thing I can blame for it except for myself. Something planetary movements. There we go. Couple extra item IDs. Get those all learned up. Learned. Learn from another item. Learn from this item. Here we go. Mugs for your characters look amazing. Why, thank you. The Ohuna Perch toy is from the Centaur people. It's one of the Centaur Renown rewards you can buy off the vendor. But there's also a Katie Stamp Whistle mailbox toy as well. It's not the only mailbox toy. This one's, I think, is easier to get, though. It's easier to get Centaur rep and then the supplies or whatever it is you need to buy it. At some point, I'm going to have to go do like a big last-minute solo shuffle grind to finish my Vicious mount, because I will get a Vicious War Snail, and I have not been working on it. I think your mogs all look amazing is like the highest compliment someone can make you. It's pretty good. I think the greatest compliment of my life is when I meet cats and they like me, or they'll like come over and greet me. You know, I waved at a kitty cat that I saw outside. I wasn't out with my dog at the time recently. I'm like, hi kitty. And then the kitty was like, oh hey, and like came over to say hi. And I couldn't stop. I had a bunch of groceries. It wasn't a good time. It was also like in someone's yard and I didn't want to like, you know, it's a little different if they're just walking down the sidewalk, but it was like fully within someone's fence. I was just like, hey kitty, and then it came over and it was like, oh, thank you so much. You're really cute. Have a good day. I gotta go. Oh, what is my snail progress? Let me do. Beep, beep, beep. Rated 27%. I am 27% through my Vicious War Snail. Somewhere in the 1600 solo shuffle rating area. Oh, a human can make you. Speaking of animals, where's my cat? Miss Kira, you're sleeping through call time. I might check on her when I get up. I think I need to get up again before we do hardcore. Or maybe I should, did I not pick up on my mog? I'm gonna log into my evoker tonight anyways, so, for raid, because it's tonight's my, not getting my thingy. It's the weekly Hazel doesn't get a legendary day. It's a Wednesday. If you feed the cats, they will follow you. I'm really, the reason I'm so flattered that the neighborhood cats like me is because I've never fed any of them. I have never given food to any cat that I've met outside, because I don't know if they have allergies, I don't know if they have sensitivities. I think it's kind of no good to offer food to animals that you meet outside. But I will give them scritches. I will say hi. I will let them sniff. I will give them pets if they want them. Sometimes they just want to say, hey, what's up? Yeah, rest in peace, Hazel the gnome. This hunter is off limits for stream. She... I'm not allowed to get her murdered. I am making another one. I'm going to be a hunter. I want to be a night elf hunter. Undeads are really cool, too. I don't think I can go back in a warlock. I mean, I could, actually, but I don't think I would. Priest is fine. Priest would be kind of boring. What do you mean I've been disconnected? I haven't done anything. Humans look nice, too. I'm sure I could make a nice looking human. Dwarves make good hunters, too, but I want to do different starting areas. So I'm going to be a night elf hunter. I'm going to be... On a scale of 1 to purple, how purple do I want to be? Or do I want to be blue? I like that one. Hunter hair color. For druids, I always give them green hair. I'll go for kind of like the bluish green. That's usually my go-to green. I think they cannot do pink. They can have purple. Can I do that big braid? Or did they not add that one yet? I can do the big braid. I like the big braid. This is like usually my Resto Druid hairstyle, the half pony. I'm not usually those ones. Sometimes the ponytails. My gnome had like really short hair and it looks like night elves don't do that. She could have like the really long hair. I like the braid. I used to like doing that a lot. The braid with the red across the eyes, like the owl marking. Or sometimes like the bear claws. Because I feel like it looks a bit different than elves that you normally see. Blue? Can't be pink. She could do purple. There's no changing it after the fact. You get what you get. Night elves without markings. They look fine, but it's just not really my thing. I did die. First Jans looked identical to my second Jans. Both gnomes, both green hair, same hairstyle, face, and facial hair. I mean, if it's perfect, it's perfect. If it's right, it's right. All right, I'm gonna take a short break and then I'll come up with a name and we'll get started. Hazel 2. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Kitty's fine. She's awake. She's just like chilling in her favorite bed. She's all cozy. I don't know if she's gonna get up. What do the random names look like? Edelwinaria. Sandra. Vesaby. Early Ann. Yeah. I used to just, if I wanted to be Hazel, I used to just spell it in a lot of different ways. But we did original Hazel already. It doesn't have to be a recognizable name either. Can I be, well, those are druid names. Those are what I usually name my druids. My druids are usually Evelyria or Evelinia. And then my undeads would be Evelicia with a C. Yeah, that works. Alright, I'm Erilyn. I'm undercover. I'm a hunter. I have all my add-ons. I'm bumping her back up the list. Rest in peace, Hazel. We're moving on. I'm going back in. Gherkin Slice, thank you for the 33-month resub. You could roll on the other hardcore server. I betcha Hazel's been taken over there. Janet. It's a nice name. I did die. I super died. Alright, let's see. Bartender. We have to learn from our mistakes. We have to be more careful. My bartender profile will live on forever. Scoot that. Okay, so they start me with my 200 rough arrows. Shaladrizo. Good luck. Okay. I meant to type /GL, but then I put an exclamation mark in it and I ruined it. We can go get maybe another quest over here. And then another quest over there. That one's, we're not ready for that yet. Can't believe you didn't go with boy. Oh, I didn't even think to try for boy. I like this though. Darkshore Feralus. Let's see if we can handle Teldrassil first. I have not done this in a while. They give you a dagger and a worn shortbow. My settings should be the same, right? So I should still have like the enemy nameplates and whatnot. They're gonna want me to kill Thistleboars and Night Sabers, and I have like 5 levels to think about whether or not I want to do skinning and leatherworking or herb and elk. They're both good options. I've done both of them and I've liked both of them, so I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth, I think. So we can auto attack. Oh no, I need to turn nameplates on. There we go. Well, I've turned on all nameplates. That's not what I want to do. Just enemy nameplates. Just enemy nameplates. Although if I turn on all nameplates, I might be able to see when somebody's dying, but maybe it's best if I don't know. Nameplate distance. This is a fake slider. Always show. I need to check and see what my buttons are on my other hunter. Oh, I also need auto loot options. Controls. Auto loot. Okay. Let's go find some stuff to kill. You gotta sheath your bow for the immersion. Need retail hardcore. Classics limiting me too much to just an undead priest. Retail hardcore. Retail hardcore would be very, very interesting and kind of funny because it's like so much more... I feel like you're much safer in retail, but it's not like I never die. So you would have like a whole different set of rules basically to try and figure out... snake that one, sorry. /GL. Is that not, that's not a command? That person said hi, Hazel. I stole their mom, I'm so sorry. We're not going that way just yet. We're gonna go find a nice quiet area to just shoot some stuff. Here. I will leave that tag alone. I will find this one. Retail hardcore. Yeah, I'm on Skull Rock. Critters and companions as a hunter? While we're adjusting to our new reality as a level 1 hunter, it's important to reflect on all the decisions that led us here. I made a decision to, I made a decision to go fight some drugs that I knew were dangerous, and I was not careful enough about it. I was too confident in having over-leveled. /luck. That's the good luck command. There we go. We did it. We got there. Yeah, there are multiple shards. People will definitely raid. Salute their bravery. Bank ult would be a good idea. Yeah, I like having my silver available in one character though. Plus, I kind of like starting over fresh. I don't mind. I mean, let's not lie to ourselves. Hazel the Gnome did have almost 50 silver, but I think it's, I don't know. I kind of like starting fresh. So that's mail. Those are leather gloves, actually. I'm gonna put those on. I need those. My first piece of armor. Like the new name, simple and pleasant. Well, thank you. That's one nice thing about, I mean, if somebody takes a name on hardcore and then they die, they keep the name unless they transfer off server. The name does not release when they're dead because they still exist. They're just a ghost forever. So, but even so, there are still fewer names taken on this realm than there are in like realms that have been around and active for a really long time. So you can still get some lovely short ones. Although you can get some lovely short names on retail servers. You just have to, you got to be creative. I do like the feature on retail servers where when you're trying out names, it will show you with a check mark or an X whether it's taken or not on the character creation screen without you having to like try to create the character. I use that a lot when I'm trying to come up with alt names. That's me. Good luck. Shaladrisel's a beautiful, beautiful name. I mean, I was going to say it was very night elfy, but that's like the name of a specific, it's like a specific tree, right? Started a new Hunter and Wrath Classic, and on retail, as well to compare the Loveline experience. Quite interesting to see the differences. New prediction? I mean, sure, but I'm not going to die. It's an easy way to farm points. Try and make a new prediction never done before, so it'll be some fiddling. By all means, fiddle away. I know that you can do them. I have no idea how. I have like a button. I have no idea how you do it. But by all means, because it's not a super big deal. What you're looking to do is, will Hazel the Hunter die today on stream? With a yes or a no of some description. Have at it. I will leave it to you. The name of the tree in Legion. The one where the Xavius raid is? Oh, Thistlebar. Oh, crit. Nice. So I have done enough of these. But I wouldn't be me if I wasn't also just grinding mobs for drops and for gold, etc. I will probably get bags again. I will probably buy bags again. Oh man, on my Troll Hunter, I got an 8 slot bag to drop. I got a leather bag drop for me in the Barrens. I was so excited. But I'm going to buy the bags in the auction house this time from tailors because they're cheaper. You can spend 5 silver and get a bag on a vendor. You can spend like 3 silver and get a bag in the, from a tailor in the auction house. Or, you know, if you find a tailor and you just bring them the mats, you can probably do it that way too. Didn't we have a conversation about hunters and pet skill issues not too long ago? Yeah. They're not a deal breaker for me. They're just goofy. Bags drop a lot more often in my horde tunes. What if there's something to it? I have only 7 bag slots open. I should vendor soon. It's 10 copper for... yeah, okay. Alright, fine. I guess those gloves aren't that big of a deal because I just got new ones. Throw my archer training gloves on. Are you done talking? Did I get your quest? No, you got another one. He had something to say, I guess. There we go. Let's go vendor some stuff. There's vendors over by here. Oh, there you go. I see a pole. Or a prediction, rather. Predict with channel points. I have no idea how you do that as a mod. I did it. How is it a chat command? Do you have a button somewhere? How does it work? Totally forgot about Hunter pet levels. I miss Classic Hunter. Stream goes until noon-ish Pacific. So we're talking about like an hour and a half, maybe? Like 90 more minutes, approximately. Give or take 15. Button on the side of my mod view screen. I think it's the same at least. Okay. Well, that's good. I was imagining mods needing to like type extremely long classic commands. Do you want to kite? Standing there and shanking stuff's rough in my heart. But I'm building up my weapon skill, and as I get punched by mobs, it's also building up my defense skill. That was one of the tips in the Wowhead Hunter Guide, is to be aware of how often you're getting hit, and make sure that when it's safe, you do get hit once in a while so that your defense skill builds. Otherwise, your defense skill can pretty easily fall behind while your pet's tanking stuff. Obviously, that's a later me problem, but your defense skill can fall behind. So I'm doing it for the greater good. Level 55. That's just for the infinite add edit command. Alright, we're going up the hill. I think I probably didn't need to go up here yet, but we're just gonna do it and hope for the best. But I also just can't be bothered to kite. Kiting when you have a dead zone, I think, is inherently frustrating. And I am, especially later on when we get into more dangerous areas, if I feel like I can safely face tank something and melee it to death, that's probably safer for me than trying to kite it, because I'm not really a look behind me type. And I know myself well enough to know that I'm probably going to just like run into something else that is more dangerous. My mouse okay? Yeah. Well, ugh. My mouse does this sometimes. Track beasts. No, I won't. I won't do it. Put a joke bet on dead for the odds. 3 seconds later, someone puts 100k on dead. Feel like the hunter will live longer than the lock did. I got 14 hours of adventure out of that warlock. It was longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to kind of die before maybe 10. What happened? Tragedy. Tragedy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Copyright claims. There's a shout out to Saga for making a clip. Or shout out to Ujai for making a clip and Saga for making the command. I want mangy. So those are young Thistlebores. Those are not the ones that I want. Oh, thanks. I got a buff. I want the Grell. But I'm also fine to just kind of grind mobs. I'm pro mob farming. Take it from better side that you, oh, better that you died in 15, not 59. I'm trying to think of it as like, not a leaderboard, but like as each level that you do gain being an accomplishment. I would like a record, kind of like, if 15 is my personal best, I would like to beat my personal hardcore best. It's okay that it wasn't 60, but 59 would have been a better personal best, if you look at it that way. Unique, Charity. Played my fair share of these Night Elf quests for my whole life. Times I wasn't able to play retail. It's one of those zones that's just always so cozy to go back to. Oh, I've done this a good chunk of times. What is that quest? Webwood Venom. Oh, sure. The more time you play, the better you get, or more used to the format. More trusting of the danger zone spots. It looks like Shadow Glen is pretty safe. It looks like that cave and that cave are both nightmares. Hazel's rule for hardcore is that if a quest seems dangerous, you don't have to do it. You do not have to do any of the quests. You could level to 60 without doing any quests ever at all. So you never be afraid to either come back later or to just not do it. Because there's no reason to put yourself in harm's way. Unless that's fun for you, in which case follow your heart. Barrow Downs is why I won't do Night Elves. Do I have a YouTube video of the Dragonflight launch day? Did I save that stream? If I did, it would be in my Stream VODs playlist. I feel like I might have done. I don't remember specifically, though. I might have saved that Stream VOD to YouTube in the Stream VODs playlist. A crit. The only mode where I will play with floating combat text. I don't feel so overwhelmed with information in Classic the same way that I do in Retail. I feel like I can actually appreciate the floating text. You know, I'll see a 28 damage crit and I'll be like, oh, that's more than usual. Whereas maybe it's just because I usually play healers or dot classes, but in Retail, I find floating combat text to be just overstimulating. If you go into the cave to do the spider quest, do not forget to actually loot the egg, like I did. Barrow Den and Teldrassil. Yeah, it's bad. There is a quest in there, and it's not a good idea.
I can't cast that yet.
I died to Trogs. I died to Trogs in the very entrance. I don't even know if it was technically Loch Modan yet. It might have been technically Keranos still. I think it was Loch Modan. I may lose you guys. Hurricane flickering lights. Oh. Lovely. Add-on that shows me classic damage numbers. I like the numbers flying everywhere. I think that... I guess I don't know for sure because I certainly don't do it. But I thought that you could do floating combat text in Retail. I kind of like having a... Actually, I think the Night Elf starting here is kind of nice because I like having this camp of passive humanoids that seem like they have decent spawns. And it seems like there's quite a few of them. Yeah, they have decent respawns. And you can just kind of grind them for copper. Like, they're dropping like 4 or 5 copper each pretty reliably. That's nice. I feel like humanoids, if you're trying to make gold and you're not skinning, are the thing to farm. Like, they're not dropping... they're certainly not dropping any cloth yet, but I'm not mad at this. I could stay here for a while. Classic style floating combat text. Asmodel being excited about it. Okay. That's all of those that I technically needed. I do need regular Thistlebores still. The balance of nature. Oh, mangy Night Sabers and Thistlebores. I got some frayed pants. Are those any better? I got cloth pants that are 4 armor. I also got leather pants that are 17. That's much better. There we go. There we go. Claws and such vendor for 5 silver. Or copper. But this way you don't have to go back and vendor them. Almost died again to a power outage. Ordered 2 extension cords with battery backups. It's not a bad idea. Even outside of hardcore, having a battery backup is smart just to help save your PC from any potential power surges. A lot of power bars will have some surge protection built in, but it's hard to do better than an actual backup. Plus, it gives you time to save your work if your work needs to be saved. Druid is insanely slow. Staying there for ages. Satyr one offered you very early. Is that belt wearable? Male. I want... I have a... I need like... What do I need? So, don't mind me. I have a desk mat that functions as a mouse pad. Is that better? Actually, that is better. I think my sensor was just dirty. Alright. Night Sabers, Thistlebores, a couple of quests complete. I'm kind of good to just grind for a bit, but... Where are the Night Sabers and Thistlebores mostly? We'll go do a few more. We'll do a few more before we go back. We've got the bag space. One is for my computer, other is one for Wi-Fi. Clever. Someone's thought things through. This is the thing I like about Hunter, is that especially if you can keep your weapons pretty up to date, which is not exactly what's going on here, but if you can keep your weapons pretty up to date. Holy moly. Oh, I got a shield. A lot of your damage is auto attack. Your auto attack, your pet's auto attack. You do have abilities that you can spend your mana on, but a lot of what you can do is just kind of shoot things. And feels good. Feels a little like the wanding that I came to love in my The wanding that I enjoy so much from my poor departed warlock. Ooh, hostile mobs, careful. I did rip, yeah. Excited for any of the class sets? Not really. They look cool. I'm trying not to get too... I don't know if trying's the right word. I'm not really all that invested in Trading Post stuff because I know I'll never be able to get all of it. So I'm probably going to take each month. I'll certainly get Tender and then spend it. But I'd rather just kind of go shopping once every month and just kind of get what I feel like are my best options out of what's available than if I look forward to stuff too much, I'm going to end up in situations where I've decided that I want things that I can't afford, and then that's how I become more vulnerable to the microtransactions. There we go. Nice crit. I don't know if I need to be doing this quest, actually. The Webwood Venom Sacks. There's going to be quite a few of them. I'm going to kind of work back. Do the Night Sabers and the Thistlebores. If I can. We lose our internets for a few minutes every time it starts raining here. Try to warn my partner if she's in hardcore if the weather boss is incoming. Oh. Oh, it's so frustrating to live with internet like that. I haven't done it in a long time, but I've been there before. That sucks. I haven't seen any Trading Post announcements yet. I'm kind of selfishly waiting for you guys to tell me if they post it. It's like the built-in notifications. The stream alert. One thing on Hunter that you can find yourself pretty easily spending a lot of gold on is weapon skill training, because Hunters can train a lot of different types of weapons for their melee weapons. And you don't necessarily need to. But if you, like, you know, maybe you only know daggers, and then you pick up, like, an axe, and it's like an agi axe, and you're like, oh, sweet, I need to learn this, but then you're like, oh, I have to go all the way to town. I have to have 10 extra silver just to be able to train those. And the organized person in me just wants to kind of save up the money and then train all of the weapon skills just so that I can use any weapon that drops that my character could technically use. But the other part of me is like, that's so much gold. With how hard it is to farm gold, it makes more sense to kind of do it on an as-needed basis, but that's so annoying if you just, like, get a drop and all you want to do is put it on. Streamer's dying at 15-ish in hardcore, but 14 makes me kind of scared. My current theory is that because 15 is a level where you start to feel a little safe, you start to feel like you've got some good tools, you put in some time, you know, you haven't died yet, you've made it so far and you haven't died, so you start to feel a little safe, but things are at the same time getting much more dangerous, especially as you start pushing into the second zone. The second zone is incredibly dangerous and needs to be, like, really respected. I did not respect it enough. I did not. We've started again. It's my second character. Well, it's my third character, but my second one's still alive. I don't think the rider badges will disappear. I think that you'll be able to hold on to those on the character, and that when the event comes back around again, you can spend them. And I bet you anything they're going to make that currency valid for more in the future. It's got a generic enough name. I got some ragged leather boots. I need to equip those. Also a frayed robe. I didn't have chest armor on yet, so I guess I'm a clothy for the moment. There we go. A little extra armor. My armor is currently giving me 18% damage reduction. Usually you're going to be in the 20%-ish range depending on how up-to-date your armor is, but you can get up to like 25-26% damage reduction if you're really ahead for your armor values for your level. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in Night Elf zones for a long time. I'm gonna stay here really as long as I feel like I can. I don't have any plans to make the swim, so it's probably gonna be a decent amount of extra mob farming. I think at least as a Night Elf, though, I wonder what things you need to go to Stormwind for if I'm gonna run into, like, oh, I need weapon training, and I can only get that weapon training at Stormwind. I wonder if that's gonna be a problem early. I have ragged leather boots on. My inventory's full. I don't know. That only vendors for 1 copper. I'm deleting it. Frayed pants. 4 armor. 17 armor. No good. Vendors for 1 copper. Deleting it. I just need 1 more Night Saber and then I can head back to go vendor some things. Get to 12 or more without leaving Teldrassil Darnassus. Yeah, I think that's probably the move. Yeah, the gnome died. People in town selling summons to Stormwind for like 30 silver, kind of genius. Yeah. Yeah, I could see how that would work. I would, if I had it, I would probably pay it. Get in your auction house, Mountain Bender. No, it was pretty tragic. I was a bit goofy. Here's a clip. There's a record. At least it was on stream. That is if there was a saving grace, it would be that. I died, but I was streaming at the time. I had a nightmare last night that I died to fall damage and off stream. I had a nightmare that I somehow fell to my death on that gnome without streaming, and I was like trying to take a screenshot of the death screen so that I could tell you guys the story.
My goods are of the highest.
Okay, so we're gonna sell all of that. I don't need those boots. Those are quest items. I'm also going to yeah, okay. One, two. There we go. Stock up. Stock right up. It's just an extra 2 slots, but I prefer to not be anywhere close to running out of arrows. May she rest in peace with Thogchamp. I think I am grieving Thognos more than I'm grieving my gnome. We only just met the guy. We barely had any time together. Careful about falling from the tall trees in the Night Elf zone. Guns, 2-handed axes, 2-handed swords are all Iron Forge Stormwind. Okay. I died to a crab at level 18. Did not notice it was level 21 and another joint. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take the blackened belt. I'm gonna reboot my mouse. Sometimes rebooting my PC is the only thing that helps, but I'm gonna unplug my mouse and plug it back in. With a glasses cloth. Hunter pets are not technically permadeath in hardcore. Some people might choose to play like that, but that's optional. I am of the idea that you can certainly res your hunter pet. Alright, how are we saying? How are we feeling? Any better? A little bit. Congrats on the level up character next to Hazel. What level am I? Level 4. I have 2 silver 31 despite the fact that I just spent a bunch of it buying a quiver and some arrows. Happy about that. Pleased with it. Oh, Tarandrella. Leather pants? Yeah. Nice. So now my armor is up to 19.7% reduction. I can also go vendor my old... Oh, I ran further than I thought I did. Vendor the old pants and the old belt before I head over there. That's the Dolinar delivery. Hunter pets faint like Pokemon. I can endure losing a character, but Mr. Pig? That's a res. Died to the Thresher Shark in the Druid quest, went right back to retail. I don't know exactly what the plan is for the Hunter. With the Warlock, it was I'm going to stream until this dies, and then I was going to go back to retail. With the Hunter, I think that there's a little bit more flexibility. I think I stream for as long as I'm having fun. I might like mix hardcore streams and retail streams for as long as it feels fun to do so. Certainly we have another week until 10.17 comes out. Yeah, the bright red spots are where people die in this zone. That's the Deathlog heat map. Seeing deaths in the Deathlog makes me feel a little bit better, especially whenever they're like, oh, a level 14 died to a Trapper in Westfall. Whenever they're like near to my level, I appreciate that I'm not the only one. It wasn't just me. Would you be more inclined to move the Hunter to a normal classic realm if it dies? Not really. I think I think, to be fully honest, I have no real intentions of playing Classic outside of hardcore right now. The hardcoreness is the part that makes it appealing to me. So once that's done, I think those stories are over. I would rather like make new characters on hardcore and try out different like professions and combinations and stuff, but still have the permadeath rule. How's it going? Hello. It's going pretty good. Can't complain, not too bad. I did lose my first hardcore character today. Death comes for us all. I knew it was going to happen, but it still hurt. It still hurt a little bit. I don't think I had last words. I don't think I said anything. I'm a silent enigma working through the zone, not being careful enough. Okay. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you. So far, so good. I had a wonderful pair of days off. It was cozy. It was some nice home time. Work with the puppy. I re-dyed my hair, put some fresh pink into my hair, so it's a little bit less orange, a little bit more pink now for the moment. What else did I do? I feel like I set something up.
How may I help?
I got a cover for basically all the furniture that the puppy's allowed on. I have purchased machine washable covers for, basically, so that I can save the upholstery a little bit, and I can chuck the covers into the wash. It looks a bit sloppy, but I prefer being able to have it cleanable. One of my last words was, "Thanks, man. I had my settings open," and then I promptly tied to a bunch of trolls. Okay, this is a dangerous cave. You also don't need to go into the cave for the spiders. You don't need to go into the cave for the spiders. Yet. I think they're going to send me in for the egg later, so why don't we work on the venom sacs with the outdoor spiders? You know, carefully, cautiously, because there's a few of them out front. And we can also go back and turn in the friend in need. I'm currently level 4, so these are like appropriate level quests for me. If I wanted to farm over-leveled mobs, I would need to go find some lower level ones. Which honestly, given how much experience you get from them, I think is probably a bit worth it. You do get, of course, better stuff. You get better gear from higher level ones. Oh, I see. How'd you do in your last tune? I made it to level 15. 15. When do hunters get feigned death? Oh, I can find out, actually. Oh, I can also train Serpent Sting. I might put off my my training until level whatchamacallit 6 when I can get Hunter's Mark. Feign Death. I'm looking for it.
I can't cast that yet.
I also read something on Wowhead about Feign Death that I'd never heard before that was kind of bananas to me. Those are pet abilities. Oh, I didn't know that it was pet abilities. Please open the Beast Training UI. Interesting. Okay. Someone's probably already put the answer in chat by now. There it is. 30. Level 30. Feign is level 30. The thing that I read, Feign Death, which may trick enemies to be ignoring you, lasts up to 6 minutes. The thing that I read about Feign Death was that if you do not stand up, like, to cancel the Feign Death before the 6-minute timer, that you will die for real. It sounds like an urban legend. I don't know if that's true. I've never known Wowhead to lie to me on purpose, except for April Fools. It's true. That's bananas. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't know that and would feign death to try to, like, go AFK and then would be like, wait, what? I hope that's true. Happened to me once. Oh, man. And given that you don't even get it until level 30. Oh, that would be brutal. Game telling your character to stop being so over-dramatic. Rest in peace, Mangles. Herbs like crazy and darn. Oh, last words.
That's still recharging.
I would love to get a weapon to drop. So true, Mangle. So true.
It is too far away.
I'm pretty happy with the selection of gray items that have dropped. This is probably as long as I'm going to get to be a clothy for. If you want to go into RP territory, it's probably like having your heart slow down to near stop, and then eventually. It really does. Now I kind of want to make 100 just to try it. I mean, level 30 would be a big project. Like, getting to level 30 on hardcore is already a pretty impressive accomplishment. There are people that have done it, but it's not... I think a lot of people die well before that. Let's see if how many people are on that are like 40 to 60 right now. Are there at least 50 of them? No, there's only 10 people that are currently on Alliance Skull Rock that are between 40 and 60. The highest one that's on right now is 48. 30 is like not that many people. Yeah, you get your first pet at 10, or at least you can start doing the quests that teach you how to summon it. Yeah, I think level 20 would be a pretty big accomplishment. Someone said that the WoW Twitter posted that level 9 was when like the average death level.
I am honored.
So if you make it past that, as far as I'm concerned, you won. You did it. What are those broken fangs better for? 6 copper each, actually. That is pretty good. No mage on Skull Rock that hit 60. Slashu seems to be just the shard you're on.
I am honored. Going
It does include zones that I'm not in. Like some of those people were like in Arathi Highlands and whatnot. But I don't fully understand. I think who can be kind of wonky. What's training is the add-on for my spellbook that shows the extra tab. That's what's training. So we're looking for spawns of hyacinth mushrooms, which I'm surprised apparently spawn down here. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I saw one. They were big. It was like a big old flower. Hyacinth mushrooms. Yeah, like those. Sweet, level 11. Yeah, Hazel, the no more locks go on. Keep thinking you can play hardcore. Reality is I probably can't. I mean, you certainly can. The, oh man. I was gonna close my window because there's like noise from outside, but as it turns out, the window is closed and it's just really impressive noise. You aren't listed on my Slashu? Oh. And you are also Alliance Skull Rock? It's also possible that because I'm such a low level, unless you're specifically sorting for like my name or like something more key to me, it's only going to show you up to 50 people in a given search. So if you're searching people that are like, 5 to 10 and there's 200 people, I might not be in the group of 50 that ends up on your /who. Hazel, and what server did you join? I am Skull Rock Alliance. I'm not really grouping though. I'm kind of I'm going it solo. Teldrassil 1 to 4. Let me see. Let me see if I can find you. /who. 1, 2, 4. Refresh. I mean, there are 50 plus people there, so that could be it. There are more than 50. I could be just capped. /who. Teldrassil 4. Four to 4? So there's 35 level 4s. Try 4 to 4 and see if you see me. It's you might be totally right. I'm just curious. I lay elf. Are you also level 4? Wait a second. Did I level? No, somebody else leveled. Oh, somebody buffed me. Thank you. I see. 1. Oh, okay. You showed up? More than 50 in my 4 to 4. It's a lot of people pulling, basically doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing and starting fresh. I don't know how it determines who to show if there are more than 50. I don't know if it's like... You'd think if it was alphabetical that I would be a lock. I don't know if it's random or if it's based on some other parameters or what. Alright, we gotta get all these mushrooms, but I also want to be farming stuff on the way. Okay. Oh. Dwarf Hunter, Rockjaw Bone Snapper, Dunmorrow. Rest in peace. Love playing a druid in hardcore. I can buff everyone I meet. I'm enjoying being an elf. I didn't see a ton of them. I didn't see a whole lot of them when I first started playing because you only saw the ones that were brave in the wetlands, run or swim. People who are AFK tend not to show up. Swear I've seen the name Grumpy Bear in the deathlog before. Can I offer you Mark of the Wild in this trying time? Oh, mushroom. I do need that. I'm nearly level 5. I'm excited for 6. 6 is going to give me Arcane Shot. That's going to help me out a fair bit. And then, of course, 10 is going to give me... 10's going to be great. 10's going to be my pet training quests. I don't know if I'm going to make it that far today, especially because I don't know what they're like on... Maybe they're faster in Teldrassil. In Durotar, it was a ton of running around. They made you run really far to go tame all the things for your hunter pet taming quest. Undercity Elevator is very hungry from what I've seen. I've heard that I've seen some high level people die to that. I think that would tilt me more than anything. I think that was why that was my bad dream. Not dying in hardcore, dying to fall damage in hardcore. Just too much. Too brutal. Do not do the wetland run before 10 or 15. Yeah, I don't know when I would do it. But I think I would put it off for an extremely long time. Oh! The mushroom just dropped for me off that character. I didn't know that was an option. I'm just farming grills. Absolute tragedy. Drowning's always a funny one to me. I'm curious as to how that happens. If it's like an AFK thing or it's just like somebody dove too deep. I know that the drown bar is like quite short in this mode. It's not minutes, you know, you don't have forever. But I have seen a few good drowning deaths too. Be careful when you're going up the tree later, speaking of fall damage. It needs railings. It needs railings. So I have enough hyacinth mushrooms. I need to go get my moon petal lily. And then eventually the webwood ichor, I think, is from the big spider at the end of the cave, which is kind of a dangerous thing. I think I'm gonna... Well, yeah, let's go vendor stuff one more time. Do I want to vendor stuff and then... Do I want to go up to the tree to get... I am going to go up the tree because I'm going to train Aspect of the Monkey. That gives me 8% dodge and that could help me survive in that cave. I'm also going to take Serpent Sting just to have a thing. Just to have a button. I'll vendor stuff first though. What's training is the spellbook add-on. It's great. It's awesome. I wish I had a version of it for leatherworking, like for showing you like what level you can learn different armor patterns and stuff for my other character. Well, I'm stocked up on ammo. Bean soup. Any of these buff foods? No. That would be too much to ask. Quest item. Healing herb, 61 health, 61 health. I'm just going to keep the one thing. I also don't need the water just yet. I'm going to save the bag space. And then we're going up for some training. We're going to take it. We're not in a rush. I might be in like 10% more of a rush than I was on my gnome. Maybe not. Maybe not even. Maybe I'll be extra safe. This is character 2. Yeah, character 1 bit it. She ate it. She's gone. That rare son of Aragul's having fun with players as well. Just having a good time spawning suddenly. Pay attention running up the tree. Pay attention running up the tree. I've seen some people die to stitches. I've seen 1 or 2. What do I see people die to the most? Wetlands Crocolisks. Defies Pillagers. I kind of want to see more people die to the Trogs. Just to validate me dying to the Trogs. 1 silver, 1 silver. Oh, fine. It's only 10 copper. All right.
Balloon light your path.
Oh, you know what? So I'm going to put Shadowmeld here. Shadowmeld, I think, has to be out of combat, but what do you do? What else do I have? Nature Resist, Dodge Chance. Wisp Spirit. The most useful hardcore racial. I'm not even going to track piece right now. I'll just have it. That'll be nice, though. That'll help me out for now. I died to the Trogs. You can eat and then meld? Okay, I'm gonna work on moon petal lilies and farming. I think before I go in that cave, I want level 6. I want Arcane Shot and maybe even Hunter's Mark. Both of those are gonna help me do damage. Not going to the top of the tree for that quest. Is that later? I don't see one up there yet. It might be a later level thing. Questy doesn't have something for me yet. Just there. Okay, so I'm going to grind a level. I'm going to grind an entire level. I will work on moon petal lilies. I will get any extra spider sacks from the outside the cave, but I'm not going into that cave until 6 and then 2 more abilities trained. I'm going to, you know. I only have... That's plated. I cannot type. I only have 44 minutes played, and that's 44 minutes I'd like to not throw away. Beware the spider cave. I love this zone so much. It's not super red, but it's not red either. I might farm Grell for a bit, I think, after I get these Ichor. Level 10, first tune. Congrats, Cretin. Gathering does not give you experience in Classic. It does in Retail. It does not give you any experience in Classic. It is still a good idea. I think professions are great. They can help you make gold. They can give you extra survivability. I really liked, on my Warlock before she died, I really liked having, you know, endless health potions on hand. I liked my... my Troll's Blood file and my Troll's Blood file and my extra armor file. Spider Cave wasn't bad. Yeah, you can feel gathering. It's mostly just a problem when you first start, though. It's mostly just a problem when you're just getting started. All right. I guess I should remember that I can. Did I aggro that? I might have done. One thing I haven't done for a hunter that's a good idea that I kind of don't want to do is a swing timer. A swing timer for hardcore will help me. It will help me track if I'm like kiting, when I want to stop and like let an auto shot go. It just seems like trying harder than I'm personally interested in trying. It's a good idea, but I think it's a good idea that I want to not do. I'm going for that spider up there. How long is the Serpent Sting dot? 15 seconds. That's a long time. I don't really have anything else I'm spending my mana on currently, but I think I might retire that except for bosses once I get to Arcane Shot territory. The spiders are aggressive though, so this can be trouble. What's on this side of the zone? I feel like nothing happens over here. Is Feign Death permanent in hardcore? Apparently it is if you let the 6 minutes time out. If you don't stand up from your Feign Death, you've Feign Death forever. Surprised you haven't moved your frames. I hadn't thought of it. That's a good idea. I should do that. I will do that. Last words are a... I wonder if that's a spoof. Or if that's actually true. The last words were a plug for a Twitch chat. Or for a Twitch thing. Let's raid unlock frame. Move frame, unlock it. Eyeball me to down there. Unlock my target to down here ish. My Warlock died. She's gone. she made it to level 15. Land hands a 1 hour cooldown. Gone to the great blueberry in the sky. Thognos returns to the twisting nether to await his next summon. Alright, how fast are we talking here? I need 2,800 experience. That gives me 28. The level 2s are kind of not worth it, but not awesome. They're much faster to kill though. Let's kind of do another pass by the front of the cave. Spectator take a meeting, just saw the stream title. I had to change it. The first stream title was Not Dead Yet. And it was just factually untrue. There's a clip. I haven't watched it. I'm a little afraid. Will you name your first pet Thognos? Oh, that would be funny. I want to tame an owl. I need to think about birdie names. And oh, I got the way. I don't even need to go in the cave. I thought I needed to go in the cave. Is there not an egg that you loot there? I got the ichor that I needed from one of these spiders. Interesting. My owl is Artemis. If you died again, you could change the stream to too many whelps. Handle it for a later quest. Okay. I wonder if I'm gonna... I might go a little bit into the cave then. I didn't want to go into the back of it. I still kind of don't. There seems to be enough other people there, though. Well, easy, famous last words. I don't think... Well, I was gonna say, I don't think I'm gonna die. And then I was like, well, those are famous last words, too. But I think it's gonna take too long fighting for tags. There may be lots of people fighting for tags in the cave also. That's a possibility. They're aggressive, which makes them dangerous. A level 3 and a level 4. I'll try. I don't want to join parties unless I need to in order to avoid like sniping somebody's like quest boss. I don't want to party for general. I want to more or less solo. I'm not sticking hard and fast to it, but I want to, generally speaking, play solo for this. It'll get a lot easier once I get my hunter pet. Very nearly died in Iron Man's excavation from like 5 to 6 mobs. Partied with a mage who played it smart. Hands are shaking. It can be over just like that. You can always start again though. I think when I'm busy shaving it to death with my starter dagger, having the serpent sting on it feels a lot better. Besides, it's not like I don't have the mana for it. Teldrassil music reminds me of Enya songs when the vocal kicks in. Yeah, the way I handled elite quests on my my warlock before she died, it was just to really over-level them, and then do them solo. But yeah, you can also sit them out totally. Ithias the Vile. Oh, I see. So those eggs. This jump down is a bit dangerous. I'm gonna turn around and head back out and watch for respawns. I just need 2 more venom sacks, then I can go turn all this in. I think it might give me that quest later. Level 5, or not level 56, level 56! 56 experience is pretty decent. I'm happy with that. So yeah, if I want to go, I would maybe go around to the right. I'm excited to get a leather piece of chest armor. As nice as it is to wear a dress, it's not actually her best armor, it's just the one that I have. Oh, did I get anything else good? Those pants are not better. Bracers are not better. I got a shield I can vendor. There we go. I could hearth back, but it's not very far. I'm just going to run. Will you be a survival hunter, though? I'm going to be... I mean, I get the joke. I do. I promise. I think I'm putting my points into Beast Mastery, though. I'm gonna kit out my pet as, like, the most capable tank that I can get them to be. Archimedes from Sword in the Stone. What happened to the Warlock? Hubris. Overconfidence. Somebody once said confidence is a flimsy shield. Pride. Died at level 9 of my hunter. I had a green 6-slot bag. Oh no. The good ones die young. I need to... Speaking of bag space, I got some stuff to vendor. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I believe the phrasing I used was somewhat ambitious. Watch for harpies. I wonder what my biggest risk is going to be. I mean, I guess that's an easy answer. It's probably... My biggest risk is probably this, because these are obvious risks. So I'm probably going to be careful with those. But this is just risky enough that I could maybe see myself doing something overconfident and dumb over there. Although I did die in a hot red heat map zone, so... There we go. DPS upgrade on the dagger. I'm one of the deaths in the top left of the map. I wonder how far, I wonder if I'll be any faster leveling the hunter than the warlock. Either from having a little bit more experience, from maybe just doing a bit more damage, or if it'll be just the same piece. Because I remember, like, I leveled my warlock and I made it to 15, but it was a slow 15. It took me 14 hours to get there. It was not good. Did the warlock seem underpowered? Not really. Not once she got her weapon. Once I had ground out getting that, once I had ground out the greater magic wand, once I got to level 13 and then bought that wand, I was cruising as far as DPS goes. I probably could have survived. Oh, the rough thing about that triple trog pull too was the in-caps. They were spam in-capping me, which was disabling my auto shoot. I was trying to get rid of the caster. I was trying to focus down the caster and I was trying to wand it down. And Thognos was like losing aggro on the melee, so they were coming over and gouging me, and that would in-cap me for a couple seconds. I think it was just, those mobs were so dangerous, plus it was a triple pull. Me and a buddy pulled a camp of 5 nulls, got off-screen by a lightning bolt with laying hands up. That was tragic. Oh no. What level can hunters dual wield in Classic? I don't know. It's a good question. 22 hours on a level 17. So far only one situation, which I lived. Yeah, Warlock died. I guess that is true. Like, if you're alive, then the effort you put in so far is worthwhile. I was like imagining it as a tortoise in a hare race. And if you think of everybody that rushes, if the rushing gets them killed, which of course is the eternal question, but if the rushing gets you killed, then all of that time was not wasted, because, you know, you had fun along the way, but all of that time, if you were thinking of it as a race, doesn't matter so much. All right, got you your antidote.
Hello.
Oh, that egg. So I don't need that. I'll take this for the copper. Some experience. Do I want to go in for the egg? Do I want to get level 6 first and then go in for the egg? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do want to get to level 6 first. I think that there's enough people going through here that even without grouping up, there will still be, like, ambient passersby in the cave. I think I would be okay in the cave. It'll be easier with Arcane Shot, though. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna remind myself that that's my plan. I'm playing it safe. I'm equipping that ragged cloak. I'm going to go find the Grell camp. That's where I want to farm. I think the Grell have fast enough respawns, and they don't clog up your bags quite as much, because they do drop some items, but they mostly drop copper. Deal with is 20. I think two-handed is mostly better anyways. Thought I'd start crying, throw my computer at the window, never play hardcore again. I always go, okay, one more. But this is the last one. Oh. Moss-Hide Mystic. Casters, man. Level 30 died. Last words, west of South Shore. Rest in peace. Well, at least I have a slightly better dagger now. Yeah, I saw the named spider last time I was in the cave. I think I'll be okay. I think I can solo it if I do it at level 6 with Arcane Shot and Hunter's Mark. We'll find out. I have some buffs from some lovely passersby. One of my favorite last words so far were, sounds great, send invite. I've seen quite a few that are like, would you do the boss with me? Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. Frayed belt? No. I have a leather belt. I need leather bracers. I have cloth bracers and I have a cloth chest piece right now. Yeah, I've seen people die to Princess. Princess is sneakily tricky. You don't expect her to be very difficult, but she can be. Dodge. I think with Aspect of the Monkey up, I'm taking a lot less damage in melee now. 8% dodge goes a long way. But I still do dramatically more damage if I can just auto shoot something. Max range. Serpent Sting. Will I have the silver for it? I think so. I think it's going to cost me... Let me see. 1 silver each for Arcane Shot and Hunter's Mark. And I do have... I've got 364 on me, so we'll be okay. I don't know if I'm going to pinky swear promise that I only play this one on stream. But I will say that if I'm going to play it off stream, I will record so that if it does die, I'll have a clip. I just feel bad about making you guys watch me auto-shot things for so long. Like, that's my plan for a great deal of time. I have every intention of spending 10 or more hours in the next couple of days. Just auto-attacking things to death. Ideally with a pet eventually, but... Which covenant do you think your Warlock joined now that she was sent to the Shadowlands? Oh, Hazel had to go to Revendreth. Hazel had some sins on her sin stone that she needed to atone for. For sure. Lucy Mom, thank you for the 10-month resub. I see a lot of TY's last words. Makes me believe the community is generally helping each other. Most people have been really, really nice. Oh, we're so close, we're so close. Let's find a nice far one. Synchronized stabbing. Cool, okay. There's level 6. Back we go. We're gonna go train some stuff and then we'll go up into the cave. A friend of mine is on his 3rd hunter after dying sub-level 10 twice. Hunters look scary. Yeah, it is hardcore. Normally, if I'm doing something fairly safe, I can always... Oh! That mob's... I guess now that I'm level 6, that the level 1s aren't worth any XP to me anymore. I should be able to... I'm going to be careful running up for my class training. Talk, you know. split my focus pretty safely as long as I'm grinding in a safe place. But I need to make sure I'm grinding in a safe place. I thought I was grinding in a safe place in my Warlock. That's what got me into trouble. It was not safe. Red zones in the map are never safe. Remind yourself of that. Hazel, red zones in the map are never safe. I don't care what level you are. They are red for a reason.
Ishnu Daldier,
Excellent.
go in peace.
Arcane Shot. Also Hunter's Mark. I think I usually use a macro. I don't have a pet yet, but I usually use a macro for Hunter's Mark that sends my pet in. Do I have my hair button still? There's the hair button. Ah, you got it. I cut it short to make it easier to maintain. Makes me feel a lot better. It is also pink, that's true. I dyed it. Alright, we're going back into that cave. I'll try out my... Actually, I'm going to vendor some stuff. I'm going to try out my newfound Arcane Shot. I know you can yourself pretty quickly, actually. If you're using, like, Serpent Sting, Arcane Shot, and Hunter's Mark liberally, you can run out of mana pretty fast. You could certainly carry water around to drink, but you don't necessarily need all of it. Maybe for a boss. Arcane Shot's great for tagging, though, because it does its damage up front.
Greetings. Goddess watch over.
Level 12 Paladin. Rest in peace. No. Professions will be, I think, when we get to Dalinar. I think we can pick up professions then. I need to decide if I'm a skinning leatherworking or if I'm an herb elk girl. I think I'm an herb elk girl. I keep saying that. I keep saying that. Is it true? Is it true? Viper aura that gives mana. Well, let's find out. I know that I'll spend a bunch of time in Aspect of the Hawk once I get that. That's quite nice, especially when you have a pet. Aspect of the Viper? Viper Sting. Viper Sting level... Oh, that's rank 2. It's like a dot. It's like a mana drain dot. Interesting. Fishing for pet food? Do owls eat fish? I think owls eat fish. One of the reasons I wanted an owl and not a bat was because bats eat fruit and fungus, and that's like the worst possible thing to have to feed your hunter pet. Can't decide between alchemy for potions or tailoring for gear. It's tough. It's tough. You're probably going to want to buy whatever the thing you don't train off the auction house. Like if you are making potions, you're probably going to want to like check the auction house for crafted gear. And vice versa. It's just a question of which one you would rather be doing in the field. That you just meat, not fish? I mean in WoW, not in real life. And you might be right. I genuinely don't know. I like fishing. Although meat's okay. Meat's fine. I pick up a lot of meat in WoW. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm going in. Resto Joe. So that's how much damage my Arcane Shot does. I didn't Hunter's Mark yet. I want to keep an eye on my mana. I'm also going to go right. I don't want to jump down. I'm going to kind of take the slow path up. I say as I take the middle path. I'm actually not super good at this cave. So it gives you extra ranged attack power. Look behind you when you're backing up. I'll just wander around and hope for the best. If nothing else, we're farming XP. Frayed shoes? No. Ragged leather boots. Respawns could be any minute.
I'm out of range.
Oh yeah, Gethius is up here.
That's still recharging.
I think Gethius respawns pretty fast too. Although I could just loot an egg. I don't have to kill it personally. We can loot the egg and then just kind of get out. I haven't looted any treasure chests. I'm just gonna leave though. I'm moving. I'm motoring. I'm heading for the door. I got what I need. I'm out of here. I feel the stress. We're safe. We got this. Yeah, my lock died. Yeah, treasure chests are almost always bait. I fall for them all the time, though. If I see one, and I don't think anybody else is, like, first in line to get it, I'm, and I don't think that I will 100% die getting it. If I think it's only 50-50 odds, I will usually try and at least clear out the mobs around it. It's dangerous. It is for sure bait. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to try Grell farming with my newfound abilities and see what the experience feels like. Was that a random generator name? Did you come up with it? It wasn't generated. I did make it. I think I've used it before. I also don't think it's I feel like I'm hesitant to take credit for inventing it because I'm sure it exists as a name. I probably heard it somewhere or saw somebody with it once. I don't think I can claim originality. Remember getting so many greens from Chest and Vanilla? Haven't gotten anything from Chest and Hardcore. I think as you get higher level, you will. The low level chests though that you get in the baby zone are totally just like, hey, you want a hunk of bread? And they'll have some copper. Also, sometimes in Hardcore, people will loot a chest and they will take the stuff, like the good stuff out of it, and then they'll leave just like a piece of food or something. I wish they wouldn't. I wish you would just take everything in the chest so it despawns so other people don't get their hopes up. But, there it is. I want to start a petition to cancel Trons. Huntzel would be epic. Me and my pun-loving self. Yeah, I think it's good chest manners to just loot the whole chest. You know, delete the apple if you don't want it. That's fine, but don't leave it in there for someone else. Not in the room bag sometimes. This is true. That's true.
I need to get closer.
Oh, the crit. The crit shot.
It is too far away.
Yeah, I think not having the bag space for it gives you a bit of a pass. What's training is the add-on. It's a good one. I got a tip for that from chat. I wonder, I think if I stream this tomorrow, if we do a Thursday hardcore hunter stream, we may be able to get to pet taming levels, assuming I don't slow down too much. Let's go turn in this quest and see where we're at. Level, oh, chest armor. Nice, I need that. Has anyone made it to 60 yet? I don't know. I've seen some high levels and I've heard of some high levels dying. Yeah? Was it a mage? Frost mage? A few have. Tons? Tons? Tons of people at 60. Everybody but Hazel. It was an AoE farming mage, the usual. Okay, so now they send me up to the top of the hill, which we will do cautiously, carefully. I kind of love the Bermuda shorts with this top. This makes me feel like I'm at summer camp. I feel like I'm about to go canoeing. Easy ding dot top for a current leaderboard. Any of the big streamers. Watch your step. Do I need any training? No, I got my training already. I came back and did my level 6 training. This is getting really high. I'm not so sure about all this.
Peace be with you.
And then they're going to send me to the Moonwell, which we will not jump off this height for. Canadian summer camp. Why? What do you wear in summer camps in other countries? I feel like that's the place to wear like your hand-me-down basketball shorts and your giant t-shirts. Oh goody, the file quests. First non-mage hitting 60. He had like 30k viewers when he dinged. It was a rogue. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've heard of Tactics. I've heard of that one. Somebody mentioned that. I think I've seen them. Have I seen them leveling in who? Maybe not. Maybe I saw the stream. I want to vendor this stuff and clear out room in my bags. I have 8 bag slots left, but it's like just half of my bags. That's it. So this is just a ton of running. Go to the Moonwell north of Aldersil and return. So all the way to the Moonwell and all the way back. Alright. Alright, fine. I guess I don't have to do it, but what if there's something good? I think my strat is to do quests unless they seem like a really bad idea.
Feel free to browse.
There we go.
Only the stars.
More impressed that a warrior made it to 60 before a hunter. They got 6th place. Between Blink and Frostnova, it's kind of hard to die. 16 level 60s. That is quite a few. That is quite a few. Alright, Moonwell time. Yeah, I've seen plenty of mages eating it. I've seen plenty of mages eating it in the Deathlog. It might be easier, but they're certainly not invincible. And sometimes having it easier makes you feel more invincible, which can put you in further danger. Any warlocks at 60 yet? Average lifespan level 9. I would love on this hunter to get past where I was with original Hazel. I would love to get to 16. I would love to get past 15 to 16. That would be cool. No locks yet. Wait, that means there's a chance for me. Quick, we gotta make a lock again. Oh, aim for 20. Warrior solo brutal. Warrior solo looks awful. I thought my drain life was going to heal me more than it did. Enjoying Warrior so far? I just really like being able to heal myself. I mean, my Warlock could kind of do it. She had Hellstones. She had drain life. I mean, everybody has bandages. Hunter can heal their pet eventually. Love not having mana. Actually, you know what? That's a great point. That's a great point. You're kind of always ready for combat as long as you've got the health for it. Forgot about the undead cannibalizer, Rachel. You guys are going to talk me into an undead, either priest or like a warlock redo. I did die. I died. Deceased. Rest in pieces. She shall never walk this earth again. I know. I wasn't expecting how tempted I would be to make a second character, though. Or to make another one. I thought that I was going to die and go, well, there's that. And then, like, be back on retail. And I went back and I did one Mog run and thought it over. And then I did a poll, too, because I wanted to see where you guys were at. This is just too much fun. It's just way too much fun. Careful, careful, careful. Don't die. Don't fall off the tree. I was checking heat map to see if there were like recorded a hotspot of people just falling from great heights. And then that sends me to Dalinar? Yeah. And then that one will send me to Dalinar too, so it's time to leave. We gotta leave Shadowglen. I mean, we don't gotta. I could stay here and farm mobs for a while longer, but I bet we can find something safe to farm out there too. I don't think I'm gonna make it to 10 today, but we can make it to Dalinar. We can pick up professions. That'll be kind of fun. Maybe if I really go, I could make it to 10 tomorrow and then get the hunter, do the hunter pet quest. But even the hunter pet quest, I think it took me like an hour on my other character. Already level 6? 6.5. I did every Shadowglen quest. Wondered if I would play Kata Classic. Most of the negative reception came from the last half, the drought, and then the last raid. Yeah, the last raid was a mess. Firelands, I think, was generally received as a good raid, but I think that... I don't remember how people felt about the Molten Front dailies in the Molten Front zone when it was current. I don't have fond memories of it, like all the phasing. I just remember it being annoying. But that's just one person's opinion. Gnome took a dirt nap. She took a long walk off a short pier. I enjoyed the Molten Front because it gave pets. Can't wait for Wide Classic. Oh man, I don't think I would go back and relive it. Kata Classic would be weird. I don't think I'd do it. I would just play retail at that point.
I can't attack that target.
I died to Trogs. There's a clip. It was just earlier today. It was at the beginning of the stream. I was too confident. Ooh. Ew.
I'm out of range.
I'm gonna have an owl pet if I can get to level 10 and get the pet quest done safely. Wow, I do not do very much damage to this owl. My serpent sting timed out on it. Ooh, I got 2 small eggs though. I'm gonna make some herb-baked eggs. I like cooking on Classic. Oh, all of my cooking. All of my fishing. No, Hazel. If I was gonna do undead, I would be either a warlock or a priest. I like undead and cloth. And as boring as it sounds, I would probably do herb alch again. Or herb tailoring. But probably herb alch again. I think I'm gonna do herb alch on this hunter as well. I like being able to make my own potions a lot. Oh, hey, look, it's Zen Foulhoof. He can't possibly be up to no good. There's no way. I need to check the Alliance bow weapon thing. The chart that Wowhead has. They have a list of like where your best bows come from and when. Permission to attempt something? Sure. Have at it. Yeah, I think hardcore is good. I think it's fun because you're right. It does get a bit of a different audience, but we can still... I like it because I'm still doing all the things that I liked a lot about about retail, and I'm playing Classic basically exactly the way that I like to play it with a good excuse to do so. I'm also kind of tickled pink by all the people I've heard tell me that they decided to play hardcore when they weren't planning on it anyways, but then they saw me doing it and then they thought, well, maybe it is for me, and they had a lot of fun. I think that's nothing but a win because it doesn't cost you any money outside of your regular WoW sub. There's not really, if you're already subbed to WoW, there's really no harm to trying it. And I think even if you die, or in my case, when you die, it's about the memories you made along the way. No, it doesn't restrict add-ons. No restricted add-ons. They were working on some kind of a solo self-found mode. Oh, I guess I would go back in for hardcore for that too. But currently it's not. You can group, you can trade things, auction house, all that. Saw a player die yesterday at 57. Oh. Cooking supplies? Cooking trainer? I would like to learn cooking. I will pay a silver for it. That's fine. Oh, and then I get a quest?
Can I assist you?
Spider legs. Oh, you need mild spices for herb baked eggs.
I am listening.
5 of them for 10 copper. Plus, I could get my raw brilliant small fish recipe again. Maybe I should grind some, oh, herb baked eggs are buff food though. Oh, that's nice. And it's a lot cheaper than the brew. It's a lot cheaper than the brew was. You can, in fact, do it. You get people to buzz their heads in real life. Getting people to play hardcore is a distant second to that. Nah. I don't think anyone has that much power. I think, if anything, it's just another point of view to share. I don't think I've buzzed anybody that didn't already want to do it. Promise I will not abuse this level of power. I trust you with it. Okay. I'm gonna set my hearth up here. I've got so many quests I can pick up. I'm excited that I can, like, herb baked egg buff food for myself. That's nice. That's like an easily farmable 2-stam buff food. I wouldn't overstate that. I need to be level 10 for sharp arrows. Okay, noted. Up here, this is the innkeeper. I love this inn. I'm excited to move in. I will be staying here for a while.
May the stars guide you.
Make this inn my home.
Till next we meet.
And then we may as well go pick up all the quests. I don't so much mind the running to the Moonwell quests as long as whatchamacallit, I'm doing something else as well. Oh. I got my hopes up though. I thought maybe they just wanted me to fill it there. No, they want me to go to that light yellow on the Deathlog Village. There are a lot of trees that you could fall off of in this zone. You gotta be, at least this one has a railing. I was a bit touched when my gnome died. When Hazel the gnome died, people saw her pop up on Deathlog. I got a bunch of whispers being like, no! This fall isn't lethal. Tough to balance money with trying to upgrade skills. Never had any bags drop. I always end up spending all my gold on, like, professions and stuff. But I don't mind being broken. I don't mind spending gold on anything really, because in my brain I can always make more. I can always make more silver, make more gold. It's just a matter of finding a nice spot and farming. These owls have a lot of health. I can take them, I just wouldn't take them on top of another mob. Can't take the gold with you when you die, unless you're smart like other people are and you mail it to a bank alt periodically. Then you can take the gold with you when you die. I'm gonna wrap up soon, but it looks like we might actually have a visitor. Looks like we might have a guest host appearing on the stream. Would you like to come up and say hi? Oh, hello! Hi, Miss Kira. How are you? How you been? Another pet class. I love pet classes. I love them especially in classic and hardcore, but I like pet classes in general. But for outdoor stuff, they're awesome. I was so shocked at the amount of people that whispered me when my mage died. You made me bags. You helped me kill this rare. Oh, man. Best co-host. You have a good nap? You looked really cozy in your bed. I didn't want to wake you up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up the weapons lists. You can also just look in the Wowhead Classic database at various, like you can just sort weapons by level basically, and you can try and find out what your next best level weapon is and where it comes from. I did die. Humbled at last. I kind of needed to be humbled. I was getting too cocky. I was getting too much of a big head. I'd see people die in Deathlog, and I would think to myself, well, maybe you should be careful. What are you doing in that zone? You're not a high enough level yet. Why did you pull those mobs? You know those are dangerous. And then, of course, I died to something silly. So I had it coming. I needed that character development. Okay, we got our owl feathers. What time is it? It is noon. My battery's low. I suppose I should wrap up. I want to get to level 7. What are the owl feathers? Oh, I also need webwood, spider silk, and the night saber fang. It's for Zen Fellhoof. And then I suppose we're gonna be collecting the pine cones after that. You got judgy. I did get judgy. Not 2 people, mind you. I would never tell them that. I would never whisper anyone. I would never say anything. But I got internally catty. Zen gives a bag? Does he really? Oh, we need that. My bag space is hurting, especially when you're picking up quests that have 3 different quest items. That will tank your bag space. He does not, can confirm. Aw, man. Aw. I've been pranked. Got my hopes up. That's okay. Weird little claw that reduces attack power. Not very useful. Maybe he gives a bag on retail. I know they added more conveniences. Have no leveled cooking and fishing. Feels like I just can't afford my word to die now. Yeah, once you started fishing, you're, I don't want to say committed, but that is some effort. That takes some doing. So just one more spider and then some night sabers. There's a spider. I'm kind of surprised by the drop rate in this quest. Maybe I'm just getting crazy lucky. I used to remember this quest taking ages. Like, it was bad. Mulgore must be the worst offender. Large amounts of quest items at really low levels. What do we get at level 8? Concussive shot, parry, and then another rank of Raptor Strike, which I probably need if we're being honest. Perhaps I should make a goal of, in the next 2 levels, to just farm up some decent, perhaps I should make a goal of farming up some decent... Oh, I suppose I can go to that Minwell. It's just right there. It's not all the way in. Gold. I need to train professions. I need to just accept that I'm going to do Urban Elk and see if I can... pick them up in Dalinar, or if I have to go to Teldrassil for it. Lepid War, thank you for the 5-month resub. R.I.P. Gnome Haze. May I never forget the memories she gave me. It was worth it. I don't regret a thing. I guess I regret not paying more attention, but you know, destiny, fate, had to happen. Had to happen for me to hopefully learn. Or if I do the exact same style of dumb thing again, then maybe the lesson was that I don't learn. That maybe I should either find something else to do, or I guess if I'm happy just making characters. Is that what I wanted? Yeah. Oh, it goes over there? No, that's a different quest that goes over there. That's a mildly dangerous area. I would rather do the Night Sabers, but they seem to be dead. They seem to be deceased. My hubris was I had to at the house at the cooking trainer. Oh, okay. Thank you. Beside the cooking trainer. I will do that. How's my bag space? 5 bag slots. I love the Night Sabers. I would get a Night Saber hunter pet, but I want to try doing a bird this time around. Yeah, I think we'll stream this tomorrow. I'm having too much fun. Especially if I think I can get within spitting distance of the pet. Getting your hunter pet is really exciting. I'll have to brainstorm some bird names. Oh, my first Night Saber fang. Okay, Night Sabers, Night Sabers. Oh man, herbing is gonna take up even more bag slots. I'm not ready for it yet. Later on, I would probably spend the gold to get the herb bag. You can buy one in Darnassus. I know exactly where. But I'm not going to have that kind of gold right away. Yeah, we are outside of Darnassus. I'm just typing it in chat because they're probably looking at an ad. This is the Night Elf starting zone. I think I'm going to be in Teldrassil for a good long time. Told you it'll be 15. You were right. You were absolutely right. You called it. What do I get for being right? You get to tell anybody you want. You get to feel vindicated. You are entitled to a high degree of smugness. And you get one I told you so. One more I told you so. Set up a gamba for channel points. We have done. We did one. Some people probably made out real good for betting on my death today. We have a running one of will this character die during this stream. We even have one for this character, which I think she's pretty safe. I think we're going to be okay. Since it's a night elf, you'll be fine. Let's go train herb and elk, and then we can sort our stuff out and start wrapping up our stream for the day. It's Wednesday. I have raid tonight. I have an errand to run either after raid or maybe this afternoon. What else do I want to do? Oh, those are all quest items. I'm probably just going to keep the 2-stem, 2-spirit food running at all times, as much as humanly possible. So the cooking trainer was over there. Oh, there's the house. There it is. Best of luck on your Lego tonight. Oh, thank you. Someone died to drowning. Died from drowning in Red Ridge Mountains. Oh. Luck with milk? I found some organic milk to purchase. Also, I found out that they do have Natrel in Canada. I was questioning that, and they do absolutely have it. It is a local brand, or at least it's here. But no, I bought some organic milk, and I personally fetched it from the store, and I found the one with the farthest out date. And so far, it is lovely. It is very good. So far so good. It's more expensive than not organic milk, but you know what's more expensive than organic milk is buying milk and then having to pour it out and buy it again because it's immediately sour. So I was very happy. I had a lovely glass of milk with some cookies. I've got Oreos to celebrate. I am getting my alchemy. So we're going to toggle on find herbs, throw alchemy on the bar, and then can anybody train me? Can anybody sell me? There must be trade goods around here somewhere. I'm going to want to carry around. I know I have no bag space, but I want to carry around a batch of files so that I can, like empty files so that I can make potions as I get herbs. Anyone trade goods in here? That's a rogue trainer. That's a bowyer. That's nice. I can buy some arrows there. There must be somebody. Maybe in the opposite building. Innkeeper should have some.
Feel free.
Usually it's like trade goods. That's a weaponsmith. Oh, the innkeeper's not even over here. Leather armor. Maybe.
Alone be with you.
No, they just have they have water and stuff. I think it's across. I think it's in the other building. There will certainly there must be one here. In the tree. Okay. Up the ramp. Oh, gross. Stinky. I'm happy. I got a whole batch of new quests. I got a new zone to quest in. Oh, also first aid. That's nice. Food and drink. First aid. Priest trainer.
I am listening.
Apprentice first aid. Fine. I'll spend a silver on that too. Fine. I don't even have any linen yet, but if I have it, I'm turning it into band-aids. It feels more important on a hunter to have bandages than a warlock, especially when I'm not soloing. There we go. Or when I am soloing. Do I even have any enough left? 20, 40. Yeah, okay. I've spent a great deal of my money, but that's okay. We can make more. And as long as we don't die, we get to keep it. Got max rep with Sword Army. Congrats! I'm not planning to do any Secrets of Azeroth today. Is that today? Is today when that happens? Alright, I need to wrap up the stream. I need to think about lunch. We made it to level 6 and... Oh, hang on a second. I am so close to level 7. This is ridiculous. I can't just leave it 89%. Come on now. Let's go find some lightsabers. I'm the worst. I have my Hearthstone up, so I can hearth even a very short distance and then be done. Horde Hunter is not 6 feet under, but I am not allowed to play that one on stream. That's a self-imposed rule. I always end the stream as soon as I join. This is the end of my typical time slot. I start 9 a.m. Pacific, and I usually go until either 11 or 12 p.m. Pacific. It's a pretty short stream. If you die in this mode, you also lose all your gold. Some people are clever and they send it to a bank alt. I am not one of those people. I lost all my gold. Left it at 98% and logged out. You are a stronger person than me.
I can't loot that.
Yeah, I don't have a schedule command. There should be, the schedule should be posted under the stream. There should be somewhere on the page, maybe in the panels. And then Twitch should also have a separate section. I know it's in 2 places because whenever I go to set a vacation, I have to do it in 2 places or else it's inconsistent.
I can't cast that yet.
Okay. There is a lightsaber. I lost my food buff. I guess I can eat another egg.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Someone who uses the schedule tab. It's a miracle. I think that it's pretty easy for me because I don't change my schedule very often and I do stick to my schedule. If you were changing it a lot, it wouldn't make as much sense to keep it up to date. And I think the reason that it's so easy for me to stick to my schedule is because my schedule is really not demanding. Almost every streamer streams more than me. Almost every, anyways, full-time streamer streams more than I do, which is fine. But having very manageable streams makes it easier to show up for all of them. I'm never like, oh man, I gotta stream again. I'm never like upset to start stream because it's like a nice manageable amount. It's fun, you know? You hang out, you play the game, you chit chat, you do the thing, and then you have some food, take a break. It's the right amount for me. Can I get all my Nightsaber Fangs? I only need 1 more. That is danger. We're gonna pull that one. There we go. Hopefully it drops, because then I can turn in the quest. That'll certainly get me to level 7.
I can't cast that yet.
The lock made it to 15.
That spell isn't
Hit the command anyway. Nice.
recharging.
No, still need a Saber Fang.
It's too far away.
Get that one. Hi, kitty cat. How you doing? Gotta be careful when you get distracted with the cat. Especially because I don't have game sound. My earbuds have died for now. If I ever do like extra long classic hardcore stream days, I would probably switch to my headphones at a certain point. Because there's only so much battery. Yeah, Saga, that's smart. I totally agree with that. I will clean up as needed if any of them ever become like outdated or not as relevant anymore, but I appreciate you making them a lot. Dust off Hazel After Dark. Shmeeven, thank you for the 23-month resub. Hazel After Dark. What a plan. Ooh, I have some pieces. Whoa, look at all these herbs. Look at all these herbs. Also, I'm level 7 now, so there goes my excuse for being on. Look at them all. Oh, I'm probably going to fail. I'm probably going to have to try it a few times. I forgot. Eee. If you start your birthday stream with headphones on, we know what we're in for. Yeah. True. I might. I should technically do an extra long birthday stream. I might do. I'll certainly stream on my birthday. But it happens to be a Friday, so I'll have to make a news video anyways, unless I decide to make an early news video on Thursday and then miss potentially 1 day's worth of news. Sometimes I like to spend my birthday being lazy. Actually, sometimes I like to spend most days being lazy, but extra on the birthday. Don't know why these characters start picking flowers with thick mittens on. They approach the flower and they go, how does it work? How do I get it? What if I stomp on it with my feet? Oh, no, not that. All right, let's try again.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, no, I can totally swap the midstream. I've done that before too. I like how you have a badge for predicting correctly that I would die. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I said I was going to hearth, and I meant it. I meant it. We're going back. How did I not get the Night Saber Fang? That's rude. I got to level 7. That was what I wanted. Oh, I see. That's the new prediction. I see that. So you bet on my life last time. Oh, man. That's rough. Leg meat. Okay. I am staying put. I am staying safe. I am done for the day. So I'm gonna wrap up that prediction. I'm gonna do the outcome here. Genuinely believed I would grow old with our gnome. I had so much confidence. I thought it was going so well. Oh, manage. Choose prediction outcome. Here we go. Choose outcome. No way. She's invincible. Complete prediction. There you go. Overconfident. Rest in peace. Alright, I shall be back tomorrow with a Thursday Hunter. Oh, I got you. Thursday Hardcore Hunter stream. Looking forward to it. Appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.